Percocet, Molly Percocet, working wet. These niggas fucking wet. Percocet, Percocet. These niggas whack. These niggas whack. I think these niggas on drugs, baby. Listen, I ain't got time to do much talking because it's live in action right now. Whoop, whoop, and we're going to play it. Listen to the narcissism. Listen to this shit. And what's tripping me out is the fact that there's motherfuckers on this panel, right? And in the chat talk about, oh, he's trolling. But no, baby. This is what he's been saying for months. Nigga. Okay? You niggas, when you see it live in action, you just refuse to acknowledge it. That's all. And just like Kevin Samuels, baby, we're about to put this nigga on blast. And we're going to use his own motherfucking words. Nigga. I'm going to put the link in so y'all can come up because this shit right here is believable. Like it happened live. It's happening live. Why I can't post the link? The live. Oh, this is the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a motherfucking second. Okay, Black Beauty, what's going on? I had to come back for this. Okay. See, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the recklessness, the dumbass shit. Here we go. Let me, I got it. I gotta pin it. I gotta hit the live stream. They call it emotional maturity. While there's still a lot of emotional immaturity happening live on that stream. Like, I ain't never seen so many motherfucking people judging a whole nother person's life, even though they don't know that person. They only know what's in the public. They do understand, though, that people gonna show you what they want you to see. And the things they don't want you to see, they're not gonna tell it. They're not gonna show it, right? And if long as you understand that, then I don't know what the fuck your conversation is over there. Okay? Especially with the mammies on that motherfucking panel. Okay? So we're going to do a fair use on this motherfucker. And so I'm going to have to do my spiel the way Mama Cherry do her spiel. So listen, this is how the spiel go. Ha ha! Woo! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And because I am an American citizen, the rights that I have is that I can use this information that I'm about to share, right? In order to criticize, to educate, to talk about, yes, I'm going to restream this shit. Yes, I am. Why? Because, I am an American citizen. And based on the motherfucking rights that are afforded to me due to the copyright laws, baby, I'm able to do this. Listen to me when I said, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, to liberty and justice for all. And I am a part of all, baby. I am a part of that motherfucking shit. You understand? So I have the right, YouTube, to do what the fuck I'm about to do, because I am going to do it as smooth, but as reckless as I want to do it, because I can. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? Let's get it, and let's fucking go.
Different types of narcissism, but the definition of it is a personality qualifies include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others.
So
a lot of politicians
cool. So let's
lacking
stay right
empathy for others.
Wait. Let's stay right there. Why wouldn't we want our men to be narcissists? Based off of that definition, why wouldn't you want your man to be a narcissist?
Why wouldn't we want a nigga who we supposed to be loving, respecting, following? Why wouldn't we want him to be a narcissist? Is that what This nigga just asked. Ooh, he did. In case you didn't hear it, you gonna have to rewind it because I'm not gonna rewind it. Like this shit too motherfucking dumb for me to have to rewind it for you. I'm sorry. And y'all know I'm good at rewinding some shit, but this shit right here is too motherfucking stupid for me to even want to repeat it. So we're gonna continue on. If you need to hear what he had to, his question, as stupid as it was, rewind this shit maybe about now 10 seconds, and we're gonna push forward. Listen to this dumbass shit here.
I agree with you.
Is it a bad thing?
It's a very bad thing when you're in a relationship.
Wait. Read
The
that
effect
definition.
on the other person
Read
could
the
be a bad
definition
thing.
one more time for me, B. Taylor.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I exited out. It is a personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others.
I don't really understand what the problem is.
Of course you don't understand. Of course. And look, some of the men and some of the people got their mouth wide open. They're like, oh. And this nigga over there, conceited as can be, thinking this is a good thing. So let's push forward, shall we?
Lacking empathy.
Why do I have to have empathy? Why do I have to have empathy for you?
You don't have to have empathy for nobody, little motherfucker. And I don't know why people have empathy for you. Keep it pushing. Let's keep it going.
For your wife, you don't think you should have empathy for your wife?
Why do I have to have
it's her
empathy?
birthday. Like,
why do I have to have empathy for my wife? Like, do he even know what empathy means? Like, you know, that's where you would have an understanding where somebody could tell you something and you love them. Like, you know, narcissists can't love nobody. And that's why when he gonna mention that he's over there controlling hoes, that's why we understand now why he is okay with calling his family hoes. Because it's women, it's girls and women, females in his household. And when he said, I control my hoes. But I don't know. We're going to let y'all hear it for yourself, though. Let Mom Cherry shut the fuck up and let y'all hear it directly from this nigga's mouth. Here we go.
For example.
Wait, let me change it up a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to change it just a little bit, baby. Change it up a little bit. I'm sorry, you know, because I know they're going to want to play it a little bit. They're going to play it a little bit. We're going to make sure.
What narcissists do, like they do not like birthdays. They don't like when their partner has a birthday because all the attention is focused on them and all the love is going to them and it's not going to you. So a narcissist would do something like kind of self-sabotage that person's birthday.
No, that's not narcissism. That's jealousy.
No, that is. It is.
No. That's jealousy.
Look, that's jealousy, but that is exactly what narcissists do. They get jealous over not having, you know what I'm saying, the attention. They don't want nobody to have the attention. When you see somebody having the attention, they want it. They want to come up and they want to take all the attention. Got a few motherfucking narcissists on this motherfucker. Okay? Here we go.
That's not the same.
Well, that's part of
and then he don't even know. He had to ask her to read the definition, but now he's like, nah, Here we go.
She's saying they find every moment to make every moment about them. Every moment about them. If right now we're congratulating Anton and we want to talk about Anton and somebody can't take the attention, I will purposely do stuff. Hey, Anton, or propose to this girl on your wedding day.
I don't hear that in the definition.
The person who was borderline.
I don't hear that in the definition.
It's actually pretty disturbing how far they will go to take the attention.
No, see, and this is one of those things where we have to stop. This is one of the most overused words.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Watch. This nigga is whack.
Toxic masculinity is another one, which masculinity cannot be toxic, because if that was the case.
See how he changed that topic? Because if I go back a little farther than I was, you would have saw where he was admitting to be. He was like, what's the problem? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's see.
And we need to apply it to, turn it down. We have to apply it to toxic. We don't say toxic femininity. I don't hear any of that. So
you don't hear it because you're the dumb motherfucker. That's why. But yes, that's a term too. Right? Toxic femininity. Do you hear it a lot? No. Why? Because you may not complain about it, right? You know, you would be the one complaining about the toxic femininity. You would be like, oh, she's using her femininity to use me and abuse me. But since y'all not doing that, that's why you don't hear it. But there is a term for that. There is a term. If a woman was using her toxic, her femininity in a negative way, the word toxic is a word, and femininity is a word. You can put them together for a compound motherfucker word. They have a meaning. God damn. Anything can be toxic. Too much of something can be very toxic. Okay?
So I guess the thing is, to be honest with you, it's y'all fault. It's the guy's fault. Y'all keep giving these hoes validation. Y'all keep letting them spoon feed y'all.
Y'all notice he took over. The conversation was a conversation about one thing, and this nigga wanted the conversation on him, so he made it about him. Just that quick. Just that motherfucker quick. He's proof of exactly what the fuck they were talking about in the moment, right?
Y'all and emasculate y'all in the relationship. Y'all let them continue.
He talking about y'all. Who in the fuck is y'all? He talking about all the men, except for him, of course. If I tell you the truth, it's y'all fault. It's y'all fault, you men. I would never allow it to happen over here. But all you other men, is y'all fault.
You to control the bank account. You let them. You keep dealing with these chicks.
This has nothing to do with the topic they was talking about. But the nigga wanted time. He want his time in front of the camera. He went on the Dr. Phil show and made himself look like a plumb motherfucker fool. But that's what narcissists do. They don't give a shit how bad or good they look. They just want to look. They just want people to see.
And making them feel like they more than ever. We hear more often than ever, people on these panels, people in social media, whatever. It's all about you. It's validating you. It's making you feel good. It's having empathy for you. It's building you up. It's making you awesome as a result of your postpartum. It's you. It's always black woman is queen. Black woman is God. Black women rock. Sparkle on the black women. Sparkle on black women.
Are you a narcissist? Like, would you say you're a proud narcissist?
You tell me. Am I a narcissist?
I can't diagnose you. I'm not a therapist.
Well, in your limited opinion, would you think that I'm a narcissist?
I think you have a lot of qualities of it, but I would never diagnose you. But I'm just saying, you said it's not a bad thing. So I would like to hear from you, since it's not a bad thing.
It's our fault as men. I'm gonna just put myself in the group, even though I haven't validated bad behavior. It's our fault as men that we did not make y'all submit more than y'all should have. We should have kept y'all under our thumb. We should have dealt with y'all accordingly. What was the question? Am I a narcissist?
I was asking you. I said, would you say, since you don't think that it's a bad thing, would you proudly say that you are a narcissist? And just,
I'm a sociopath.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm a monster.
I feel like y'all created hoes y'all can't control anymore, and now
no. I control my hoes. Let's be clear. It's a difference.
You have hoes, Anton?
What are we talking about?
One minute Anton preaching to us, the next minute he a narcissist.
But he said he's a sociopath.
That nigga, y'all heard it. I control my hoes. I control my hoes, baby. He controls his hoes. Let's say it again, because I was sneezing right when it was stated.
You are not a narcissist.
No, it makes sense. He says he's a sociopath.
That's even worse.
Thank you for saying that.
Question: Am I
I was asking you. I said, would you say, since you don't think that it's a bad thing, would you proudly say that you are a narcissist? And just
I'm a sociopath.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm a monster.
I feel like y'all created hoes y'all can't control them.
Who's saying that? I'm trying to look. Somebody said, I think you created hoes you can't control. I'm trying to, is that?
Would you proudly say that you are a narcissist? And just
I'm a sociopath.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm a monster.
I feel like y'all created hoes y'all can't.
Is that okay? Because it sounded like a man, but it's this woman right here, whoever this is. Okay, I think you control hoes you can't control, or some shit like that. Okay, we got a couple of mammies on this panel. Okay, yes we do, right? Okay, you could create hoes you can't control. And is that a dude or is that a woman? Wait, I don't want to mess it up. Let me see. One country cookie. I think that's a woman. But I'm not too sure. I'm not even trying to be funny. Hold up.
That it's a bad thing. Would you proudly say that you are a narcissist? And just
I'm a sociopath.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm a monster.
I feel like y'all created hoes y'all can't control anymore, and now.
No. I control my hoes. Let's be clear. There's a difference.
You have hoes, Anton?
What are we talking about?
One minute Anton preaching to us, the next minute he a narcissist.
But he said he's a sociopath.
You are not a narcissist.
That's what a sociopath is. But she's so lucky. Yeah, she's kind of got mammy vibes too, baby. Like it's like, who are y'all? When y'all women get on this panel, I have a question for you, and I would love for you to come over and knock at my door. You ain't even got to, if you don't want to come on a panel, because I understand why you wouldn't come on a panel filled with women supporting women, right? Because your dumb ass, you rather beat up on women. I get it. This is my question though. Who you trying to impress? You trying to be one of Anton hoes, baby? That's what I want to know. Some of you bitches over there, you like these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna call you out. But I see you, baby. Okay? It's sad, though, that these women will follow some of these men and take their word for it. This nigga Anton is dumb. Dumb. Like, for real. And apparently some of y'all so dumb y'all don't see it. Okay? Goddamn, just listen. That's all. Shit, it took me a while to even listen to the nigga because, first of all, during the night when I was over there, he wasn't even on. He would come on in the morning and say some things about God. As soon as he started talking about that God and that preacher shit, to be honest, I closed my ears and I just, kind of left, to be honest. So I thought he was a man of God because that's how I met him. The reason I met this nigga, he was over there on some God shit. But when that nigga say, I control my hoes, we clearly know that ain't no godly man, baby. So, I mean.
No, it makes sense. He says he's a sociopath.
Like, I know you're trying to play the villain Anton, but that.
Nah, she trying to play. Look, she's so stupid. This little girl right here. I'm gonna call her a little girl because I'm gonna keep it real sweet. Okay, I'm not gonna go off on her. I don't know her. So we're gonna call her the sweetest thing I could call her right now. And that's a little girl. Now she may take offense to that since she does look like she could be a grown woman, but mentally and brain-wise, we know that she's a little girl. So that's what I'm gonna refer to her as, okay? That's me being nice. This little girl is like, oh, I think you're trolling. Come on, you know you better. Nah. So you think this man is trolling when he say, I control my hoes? And I'm wondering if I was his wife. Listen, y'all could tell me right now, if hubby ever been in the chat talking about he control his hoes, please hit me up. Just send me a copy of the text wherever it was done at. And I promise you, it'll get handled. Because I'm not never calling him nothing. And I don't have no goddamn niggas. I ain't got no hoes. I ain't got no bitches. I don't have no tramps. I don't have no food. Like, I don't have none of that in my life. So I would never refer to my husband as any of those things, and have never done it neither. Ever. Ever. Not to him, not to anyone about him. Because he's an extension of me, and I'm an extension of him, right? I have never referred to him that way. If he has ever referred to me that way, I already get pissed off. Remember, I told you I was pissed off with that ball and chain shit that he used to do back in the day. That shit used to piss me off. Now think about that. I got pissed off about the old ball and chain. My husband has never referred to me as anything other than some shit like that. I never hear him call me that bitch, that this. We don't do that to each other. I've never done it. Never. It never even come to my mind. We could be arguing, and it never come to my mind to call him any of those things. One time, and it wasn't that long ago, we was going back and forth, right? And I said something, right? Not to him, not at him. I said something, but I was referring to some shit online. And then I stopped, as I stated, I stopped myself and I said, hey, babe, I wasn't calling you that. Just to make it very motherfucking clear that I don't, and he didn't think that I was, but I just wanted him to know, oh, by the way, I know what I just said, but I'm not referring to you. It never even slipped out for me to call him that. I could be angry at him. In fact, I'm going to be honest. Can I be honest? In the 30-something years, right? 32 years. That's what he says. Seemed much longer than that, but that might be a bad thing. Could be a good thing. I don't know. Who cares? I never really thought of him in no bad way. Like, even when I told y'all boys thinking about divorce, my conflict was that he had never done anything to me to make me want that. It was just that I was feeling like I could be doing something different. Y'all remember me saying that? Hubby has never made me so angry to where I would even think about calling him out of his name. It never got that motherfucker heated. Not in my eyes. I don't know, maybe his. I can't speak for him. He's another person. Completely different. I never insinuate to speak for him. Okay? So I don't know. But for me, it would have been so easy to get a divorce if this man had done something to me that I can lay a hat on and say, yeah, he did this. Like, I would go back and forth with myself like, damn, this man didn't do anything for me to want a divorce. He didn't do anything for me to hate him. He didn't do anything like, I kept saying, but I just want to be able to do what the fuck I wanted to do. That's the facts. Somebody tried to come up, but I don't see him. Something must have happened. Oh, okay, there you go. Ooh, hot flash just came up on. That means time. I'm taking that medicine. Oh, God. Ooh, Lord, it got hot real fast. Hey, Kira, is that you?
Yes.
Ooh, let me catch my breath. It's hot. What time is it? Ooh, I did good. I think I took 2 today. Maybe one day, yeah. Okay, sure. Oh, God damn. Okay. What you thinking so far, Kira? Did you the narcissist, what you thinking?
Shoot, I just came in.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get back to it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's hot, hot. It's hot. Let me finish playing. I'm talking too much.
I'm not trying to play the villain. I am the villain. I don't give a flying fuck about none of these people.
Yeah,
that's fine.
If it does not feed into, listen, I walked away from my family if they're not feeding into what it is that I got going on. I don't give a.
This nigga said I'll walk away from my family. You know, that's it. He said I'll walk away from my family if they don't feed into what I'm talking about. That is a narcissist. That's exactly what he is. And some of these people, they don't want to listen. They don't want to believe what he's saying. Even in the chat, somebody said, Anton is trolling. The niggas, here we go.
I think everybody, we have.
But you just said Tia was wrong for doing that. Though.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I have no empathy.
So you're okay.
But
so
you don't. That doesn't. Just because you don't have empathy for everybody does not.
The problem is that we feel too much and we validate bad behavior, which basically kicks open the door for the devil to come in with size 13 shoes and kick your ass as a man. Every time that you like on.
What that nigga just said? The devil? This nigga mentioned the devil? See, I told you this nigga play with God, baby. Yes, he does. 1 minute he's a Christian, a religious man talking on that religious shit, but just like that nigga snaps into I control my hoes. That we're gonna hear that again. Let me back that up. Probably about right there. Let's see.
I'm trying to play the villain. I am the villain. I don't give a flying fuck about none of these people.
Yeah.
It's validating you. It's making you feel good. It's having empathy for you. It's building you up. It's making you awesome as a result of your postpartum. It's you.
Postpartum. See, anything dealing with women, these niggas jealous, baby. They're jealous that we have the children, that we need the time after we have the children, that we may even go through postpartum, that we may even go through depression. But all this shit, men go through this shit too. He just so dumb, he don't know. Right? Men go through depression. I think there's even I'm not sure if it's called postpartum, but it's called something partum for men too. You know, a man could get nervous and freak out after a child was born, after one of his sons or daughters are born, right? It's a real stressful time. And I can't remember what it's called with the men. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. But he's dumb and he don't know that though. He just dumb.
It's always black woman is queen, black woman is God, black women rock.
And when is it all that? This nigga jealous. I've never said the black woman was queen because I don't speak that way. So how is it always that? You to those women and men who speak that way, yes, that's what they refer to. Black woman rock. I never even used that term, but I've seen it on cups and shirts. Okay. So if you're not around those people, then you won't even hear that term. But these niggas jealous because you see these things in the media and shit like that. That means black women are making moves, nigga. Black women are making moves and a lot of these niggas getting left behind and they don't like it.
Yep. And if you notice, all this uproar started right around that time. Black women and girls started getting notoriety in the media.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And they don't like it. And they're jealous. So hear him as he spill out his guts on how he feel about the black woman is queen, the black woman rock, black girl rock. And then he got a woman though, a black woman for a wife. And of course, he not gonna call her a queen. And he not gonna say that his daughter, who is a black girl, he not gonna say that she rock. He not gonna do none of that. But watch how he referencing them though. Here we go.
Sparkle on the black women. Sparkle on black women.
Are you a narcissist? Like, would you say you're a proud narcissist?
You tell me. Am I a narcissist?
I can't diagnose you. I'm not a therapist.
Well, in your limited opinion, would you think that I'm a narcissist?
I think you have a lot of qualities of it, but I would never diagnose you. But I'm just saying, you said it's not a bad thing. So I would like to hear from you, since it's not a bad thing.
It's our fault as men. I'm gonna just put myself in the group, even though I haven't validated bad behavior. It's our fault as men that we did not make y'all submit more than y'all should have. We should have kept y'all under our thumb. We should have dealt with.
We should have kept y'all under our thumb. Did you hear that? But we were never under your we were never under your thumb, nigga. Okay, I was never under no man's thumb, except my daddy, and that that was up until a certain age. Why would my daddy want me to stay under his thumb, though? He would want me to flourish. He would want me to fly, little birdie. He taught me what I needed to know in the nest, protected me while I was in the nest, and then he wanted me to fly and flourish. And this nigga want to keep bitches under his thumb. That's how you know a real man from a nigga. Niggas only care about them. That's it. He don't care about his seed. He don't care about his legacy. He don't care about his family. He don't care about none of that. Just him. And this nigga just needs somebody to be under his thumb with them short. This nigga got short ass arms. Who want to be under this nigga's motherfucking big ass hands with them short ass arms? Fuck out of here. Here we go. Listen to what he says about his family, though.
Hold on, Mom.
What was the question?
Huh? What?
Pin the link. The link.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Question: Am
I
I
was asking you. I said, would you say, since you don't think that it's a bad thing, would you proudly say that you are a narcissist? And just
I'm a sociopath.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm a monster.
I feel like y'all created hoes y'all can't control anymore, and now
no. I control my hoes. Let's be clear.
I control my hoes. I control my hoes. Okay, let me go finish real quick.
I like what he said. Can we agree that you create a hose you can't control anymore?
Well, he said he controlled his hoes. He talking about his wife and shit, you know. Somebody said you got hoes at the time. This man be confusing people, baby.
He's Rita's hoe. I don't know why he lying.
Where the channel at? Let's see. That nigga said, I control my hoes, baby. That nigga said, look, I control my hoes. Hello, Bella. How's everybody doing? Queen of Cali. Pace, Doom, and Pin. That nigga said, I control my hoes. I couldn't wait. God damn, that nigga said, I control my hoes. God damn. Okay, let me go back to it. Okay, Lord have mercy, y'all. And then they got, see, I understand the confusion because I was confused about him at first too. I was like, nah, you know, the women would come over and say, I don't like anti-bomb because did you hear what he said? And I'm like, nah, I didn't hear what he said. They would say, yeah, he said this. And I would say, okay, you know, and then I waited until I heard it. When I heard it, I was like, well, okay. This is that religious man, though. This is him. Let's finish hearing what he got to say.
Narcissist.
But he said he's a sociopath.
You are not a narcissist.
No, it makes sense. He says he's a sociopath.
Like, I know you're trying to play the villain, Anton, but
I'm not trying to play the villain. I am the villain. I don't give a flying fuck about none of these people.
Yeah,
that's fine.
If it does not feed into, listen, I walked away from my family if they're not feeding into what it is that I got going on. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga will walk away from his family if they don't feed into what he got going on. Even though when he filed bankruptcy and had to go live with his mama, with his wife and daughter, that nigga, there was a woman right there. So they didn't walk away from him, but of course we hear this all the time from some of these men. They will walk away from us, ladies. We're going to speed it up a little faster because the nigga talk too much. We're going to make it go double time.
I think everybody,
you just said he was wrong for doing that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I have no empathy.
So you're okay.
But you don't, that doesn't, just because you don't have empathy for everybody does not.
The problem is that we feel too much and we validate bad behavior, which basically kicks open the door for the devil to come in with size 13 shoes and kick your ass as a man. Every time that you like on an Instagram post and you validate these women bad behavior.
Nigga going back to Instagram. Y'all, let's go and hear what the conversation was about though before he took over with this bullshit.
All right.
Constantly on Instagram and constantly wanting attention and constantly want to be validated. So if she can't be validated by that man that's the father of her children and her children, and then she posts she's looking for love. How can she find love elsewhere if she can't even stay with the people that she created with the man she created with? And it wasn't about. I heard some of y'all say that he was broke. I looked at his net worth and said he's worth $3 million. So is it because he's broke? I don't think that's what it is. I think he was.
Don't go by the internet. The internet is always wrong.
I could be wrong, but
don't go by the internet. It's never accurate.
Even then, I thought you get married through thick and thin till death do us part. So you just constantly see a lot of women just leave men because they felt like it and over their feelings, and that's.
Okay, so they talk about Tia and and her husband and their relationship divorce, and that's what it's about. It's about, hey, why is she divorcing him? They don't even know the particulars. It's easy. See, I recognize their relationship, but I told people years ago, it had to have been at least 5 years ago, right? When I started noticing her here on YouTube. Her and her sister, I think, was starting to cook. They did like a little cooking show. That's when I noticed her and her husband. And I told people that it wasn't going to last. And they were like, oh, she's married almost 10 years now. I said, this marriage is not going to last. I could tell you exactly why it didn't last. I could tell you pretty much their whole story. Because I don't even know much about her, but when I've seen her put the act on where she played the loving wife, always giving him compliments, right? She always said, oh, yeah, and I love him so much, and putting him on a pedestal. Always because, and the reason she was doing that is because she's the star. And she didn't want their relationship to break up because she's in front, right? She's the one everybody want to know about. He probably get called Mrs. Tia, right? That could be an insult to a man. And if he don't find his own way, it's almost like he's overshadowed by her fate. But what she would do to try to help that situation was when she had an interview, he would be right by her side. They never go into him, asking him nothing, right? They go to her because she's the star. But she would always mention her husband. That would get old after a while. But she's doing that because of him. But it's not sufficing with him. He feel like, oh my God, like I'm never going to. It's almost like the child whose father, right? The son whose father played football and he played football too. But his dad is the greatest of all time. And although he's good, he's never going to get from under his dad's shadow because they're going to always compare him to his dad, right? That could drive a young man who's on his own path crazy. He feels like, oh my God, like I got to be better than my dad. Otherwise, if I don't be better than my dad, I'm always going to be in his shadow. Well, that's what's happening with a relationship, their relationship. And instead of him going to find his own thing and be great at his own thing and, and letting her do her thing, she would have him right there at her side. And let's go look at one of the little interviews. Hold on. I saw it when I saw this interview. I was like, she was holding his hand and she was talking for him.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? So you
Wendy
saw
Williams, all of them, Monique.
Yeah. So because of that, you see, even what Monique does, remember I mentioned this the other day, Monique calls her husband daddy.
Daddy.
And everyone, when Monique has an interview, she always mentions her daddy. She always mentions her husband. She always, they can ask her about, hey, how's this, how's that, how's it going? And she'll say, yeah, my daddy, I asked my daddy, is it okay for me to do this? So she's letting the world know that he's my manager and he gave me the okay to do this. But the reason she's doing that is to make sure that he don't get left behind. And she don't want people saying, yeah, Monique is the man in that family. She'll, because that, of course, that could be on the man's head. But what I say is that's sometimes that's what we got to deal with if your wife is the star, right? When a man got to do in that situation, he got to find his own shit. He got to go find something he's good at and let her do her thing and he stay out of it. And then when she mentions her husband, they'll say, well, where's Mr.? Oh, he, he's doing his own thing. He has his own business he tended to. That's what you would say. But no, these men were right there on side of these ladies. So they have to hoist him up, hold him up. But even if he wasn't tired of it, eventually the woman will get tired of it. She'll get tired. She'll be like, hey, go do your own thing. I remember that interview where he was sitting on side of her and she just kept talking about, yeah, and he's my best friend. And yeah, he's this. Or she even told the story, oh yeah, how we met. And he's sitting there, right? And she's doing most of the talking. She's like, oh yeah, he's my best friend. And I was looking at that shit like they lied. You could tell by how he was sitting towards her. Let's see if we can find that interview. Let's see if I can find that interview. Let's see. Tim Mahler interview. Let me show y'all this shit. Body language is everything. Now remember, when they did this interview, before they did this interview, I started seeing things like black love, right? They were saying, what they call it when you want to have that, it was on Facebook. They was using that picture saying, this is what they want. This is what I'm looking forward to. This is what I'm searching for.
Relationship goals?
Yeah, relationship goals. That's what they was posting their pictures saying relationship goals, right? That's what they were doing. And then all of a sudden I started seeing them get interviewed and shit, right? But let's see this. She's the star. We all know that, right?
There are times when I'm like, wow, like last year was pretty tough. But this year, it's good that we stuck, to it. Or
so when she says stuck, look how she look at him. I want y'all to look at both of them as hard as you can, both of them at the same time. Look at him.
Tired.
Huh?
Stuck. Ooh.
Yeah. Look at him though. Look at him. She's doing the talking, which means she's the star. And he's quiet. So she's gonna reference him. Let's see how this work out. Let's see. Fair use, y'all.
it's good that we stuck, to it, or we continued to be there for one another, or had patience with one another and worked out whatever issues or difficulties that we were having, because that next year is like a completely different year and an even better year.
Yeah. Every year seems to get better.
It does.
Like as
really
a family
does.
first, as growth, development, careers, everything.
Look how she's looking when he's speaking. Do y'all see? She's looking like, I hope he gonna say the right thing. What? She looking up. You see how she looking?
Yep.
They not telling the truth. Look at them. They wasn't telling the truth. Here we go.
It does.
Like as
really
a family
does.
first, as growth, development, careers, everything gets better.
And I fall more and more and more in love with him. I really do.
Look, and he's shaking his head. Did y'all see him shake his head? And he giggling what?
I really do.
Look.
Shut up, Corey.
Then he said, nah. And then she said, shut up, Corey. Watch how this go. She said, shut up, Corey.
But it's not that gushy, like the fake, I don't know, some of these romantic comedies, they're so fake. And it's the more of like, man, like, you really are my best friend.
And I think time has been like the result of that is we've been together a while, so it can't be that fake, because a lot of people get together, you see them, they in love and tattoos, and it's over in a year, 2, 3.
They trying to convince each other and trying to convince others. You're like, yeah, we've been together a long time, so it must be real. Which, listen, when they're still young, they're at a time, I think they're at the age when I started thinking I could do something different. Right? I think because I think I was about 30, I was 30 something when I was like, okay, this isn't what marriage should be. And because you don't know what marriage should be. I think when they get divorced, I think they may end up regretting their divorce, right? Because this is the look. This is about the years they had. What year they had? Like 12 or something like that. Anybody remember? They've been together a while, but this is what it looks like, y'all. It's not that, like she said, it's not that thing that, and she called it that fake thing, where you all lovey-dovey and under each other. She says it's not that. But, and I agree with her. People think that's what love is, though. That's what they think. So where they are right now is probably where they should be, but they don't know it. They probably sat there and said, you know what? This isn't fun. And by the way, marriage is not fun. Marriage is not what people perceive that it's going to be in the movies, where you're going to be lovey-dovey all the time. Right? But what gave it away for me, watch.
Done, but we still in it. So
he's like a part of my body. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's like if it's, I can't even visualize myself, you know, without Corey.
Okay. Y'all see that? And now, how many years it took for it to come to an end when they did this? And this, yeah, this says 5 years ago. And here she is envisioning herself without him. And what I'm saying, though, is that with some reality, somebody to counsel them, they wouldn't be getting divorced. They would have to realize that where they are is not abnormal. But everybody want a fun time. Everybody want to get with somebody who's gonna be fun, right? And marriage isn't fun always. Marriage is about respect. If he's respecting her, she's respecting him, they're raising their children. They got enough money to go where the hell they wanted. They can travel all over this world as a family. That's where their fun would come in. But people are always looking for fun. They want it to be fun all the time. Your job isn't fun all the time. Your friends aren't fun all the time. And your marriage is not fun all the time. And so, if he is really her best friend, like she says, then they might want to rethink their whole situation. That's what got me and hubby to it, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I can't speak for my hubby. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what he was feeling, what he wasn't feeling. I can only tell y'all what I was feeling. I was feeling like marriage got to be better than this. Like we're not even talking much. I felt like we growing apart because I want to do this and he don't want to do it with me. But then he let me do it myself, right? And I let him do his stuff himself. And then every once in a while we come together and do shit together. And that shit works. Because if I divorced him, because some of y'all be like, oh, that don't sound like a happy marriage, Mom. What do you mean? what is a happy marriage? Let's say I divorce him and then I give it another guy. The same shit gonna end up happening. I gotta blow again. God damn. God damn. I'm not even sure what's going on. It's breathing out. It took 2 goddamn Dayquils. We're looking for something with marriage because nobody taught us what real marriage is. We thinking it's gonna be fun. Nothing you do for a lifetime is gonna be fun every day. So you're lucky when you get with someone who understands you. You understand them, and they okay with the bad shit that you have, right? We all got bad little quirks or whatever that other people don't like. If they okay with that and they understand that, and you okay with theirs, I'm telling you, anything other than that, I don't know what you're looking for. You're just looking for party, then shit.
Bomb, get out of my head.
Huh?
I said, bomb, get out of my head. I just said that today. I was like, if you can handle somebody's bad side, like that's it right there. That's the worst part of somebody.
And if you can handle the worst of somebody and they okay with yours, it's almost like a best friend if you got a friend, right? And you know that they're not perfect, but you can handle it. You know that bitch can be bitchy on sometimes. You know what I mean? Like hubby know that during that time of the month I can be real bitchy. So he leave me alone. And I know, like now I know Super Bowl not to go asking no goddamn questions. You know? And but even when I was asking him questions, he never told me to leave him alone. Stop asking questions. Hubby told y'all, but he didn't tell me nothing. And see, that's what I'm talking about. It may have gotten on his nerve, and he didn't even act like it got on his nerve. That's why I love it. That's why I wouldn't have even known if he hadn't came and told y'all. Just like a lot of things he wouldn't know if I didn't tell y'all. Right? That's when you know that person love you. Because listen to Mr. Anton Daniels over there. He called his wife his hoe. She already know where she stand. If she don't, she a dummy because he tell her all the time when he tell others. He referred to a whore as a whore many times. He said many times he gonna always own her. He says this many times. So it shouldn't be no shock to her. Right? It shouldn't be no goddamn shock to her how her husband feel about it. And my husband spared my feelings on Super Bowl day, baby, on Super Bowl day. I know it, y'all might have, we was joking on our anniversary when I was asking him about, when I told y'all what happened years ago. All that shit that happened years ago, I don't have no gripe about none of that shit. That's why I can speak about it. I'm not mad. And he answered the question. If the men would have let him answer the question, he would have answered the question. We are far beyond that shit. We got married 30-something years ago. Why would I be mad still at something 30 years ago? I wouldn't. Because I realized that petty shit back then was petty than a motherfucker. Right? How I was feeling when I wanted a divorce. That I now know that was me kind of just not being, I don't know. I was just trying to figure out. I don't want to say I was being selfish. In a sense, I was kind of thinking about myself and what do I want, right? That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that, I realized the consequences, figured out what I was going to be losing. I told y'all we went to counseling, and at that motherfucking counselor, y'all, I say it all the time, we went and saw a white man. See, I was over there when they were chatting with Anton. I was in the chat. They was blaming it on, they probably went to a therapist, or a woman therapist. And I was like, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I said, but me and hubby went to a male therapist. Right? I didn't care who we went to. And when I saw that it was a man, I got even a little more aggressive. right? Because I was hoping that he would say, yeah, you should divorce her. In fact, I was so aggressive at that meeting. That man did tell my husband, why you want to be married with her? I'm not even lying, y'all. He said, wait, why you want to be married to her? And he stood up, my husband stood up and said, you don't know her. You don't know anything about her. And when he said that, oh my God, it changed every fucking thing. I was like, what the hell am I doing right now? Like he stood up for me. Maybe that was something I was hoping that he would do, and never saw him actually do it. And he did it in that moment, and that's all I needed. Hey, Shante, that's you?
Yeah.
How you doing, sis?
All right.
What you want to add?
Oh, I just turned it on. I didn't even know you was on.
Oh, okay.
Flipping through.
Hey, Shante.
Hey, little niece. What you doing?
Nothing's up here dragging.
Yeah, we over here going through, we was talking about Anton and this bullshit he playing over there.
Oh, he on now?
Yeah, he was over there by Lapeef. And girl, he's like, I control my hoes. Girl, referencing his family. He even said, if my family not on my program, I'll lead them. He had no remorse. See, a man like that, that's a nigga I would have left a long time ago. Okay. But that's why the wife that he got, is perfect for him.
Yeah, and then she gonna realize he done wasted her life. He done took the best years of her life with this bullshit.
Man, she better watch out. This nigga talking to all these young women, okay? Making it seem like he got this, he got that, and how he gonna provide this and that. She better watch out. This nigga look like a nigga who never had the attention and now he does. And that's dangerous.
Yep.
She should have married a man who had looks and all those experiences before. We see my hubby had not just me as a choice, but he had other women too. Right? I didn't just choose him like these niggas say. Hubby choose me as well. It's some fuck shit when we believe that like I'm just the prize. To me, he was the prize. Like when I saw him and I was interested in him, I was happy that he was choosing me back.
That he picked you and you picked him.
That's right. That's how that shit go. You know, these men be like, oh, well, you control the sex. I'm like, how can I control the sex if the man decides he don't want to have sex with me? Yeah. We ain't having no sex. Oh, what man gonna turn down sex? I said there's a many men who turn down sex with women, but you know what I mean? The women we don't openly just walk up to a strange man and say you want to have sex with me. But you know what I mean? It's not done like that. It's not done like that. Let's see.
Now we can be persuasive, but if a man says no, then it's no.
Yeah. Or sometimes we don't even kind of approach it with it like we interested in, and he may be interested, and if he's not, then it's it. That's it.
Yeah, like a double check. Like if he says no, you're like, are you sure? And he's like, no.
What's so good about Anton? I mean, he's not attractive. I don't even know what the fuck.
It's that fake
going around thinking all that.
Hey, so we got Mr. What is Mike Coon?
Yeah, J Mike. You can call me J Mike.
Hey, J Mike, what's going on?
I wanted to join one of your panels, but now I.
Say it again. Hello? Am I here?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I thought it was my computer. I think it might be his internet. You there, J Mike?
That's against the Manosphere's rhetoric.
Wait a minute. Oh, I think your internet, babe. Start all over again.
Sorry, mine's.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Because here now over where I'm at, it's raining, and here is stuff might go out. A lot of power might go out in a minute when it rains. So.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
I was saying, what I witnessed in your panels that it's a lot of black men that aren't manosphere / SYSBM, and I'm glad that you have black men that go against the passport bros and people like Anton. I think people like dudes like Anton is full of shit. So
yeah. Well, we glad to have you. You know where you could come and speak your piece. And we're not against all black men. You're right. But we are over here, and I stand firm in that we're against the manosphere and their talking points. And Anton is full of shit. He is full of shit. And he downgrades black men too. That's what shocks me, is that he himself.
Look how he talked about us in that Dr. Phil interview he did.
Right.
And he said broke people shouldn't have children. But if that's the case, isn't broke white people the majority on government assistance if you want to go that far?
Right. What shocked me, it wasn't even that he only talked about broke people, but remember when he gave his example, it was black people. It was this mother with a bonnet on, and her sons went to take his rims off his car. It was terrible, man. It was terrible.
It be people like that go on TV and embarrass the fuck out of black people.
I agree. Anybody up here want to say something else? I guess I'll finish playing a little bit of the video over there. But you want to say something else, J Mike?
Oh yeah, another thing I discovered recently, they I think it was the 2020 census or the 2021 census, where it says white single mothers in America are the majority of single mothers in America at 51% single mothers.
Facts.
Yeah, well, they do have a lot of single mothers, just like black women. Or all
yeah,
women.
but like, the thing is, black women is at 51%, and what's crazy is how can 6% of women in the United States, which is black women, be most of the single mothers in America? Now they need to be for real on that one.
Right. Yeah, because there's less of us than them.
And it is way more white people than 6%. When it's way more than white women compared to the 6% of the black women population in America.
I agree. That's why they use
the new baby mama, because they getting the same black man.
And you know, it ain't that their baby. All of them don't have black baby daddies, but it's kind of it's like a lot of them have white baby daddies too. I know a white woman who got 3 white baby daddies before she married my cousin. So yeah.
Wait a minute. So she got 3 baby daddies by white men, and then she married your black cousin?
She was married to him, but they're divorced now. So she have 4 baby daddies now. So
God damn.
3 white baby daddies and 1 black baby daddy.
Damn. Nah, but you're right about that.
They crying on TikTok about them, about the black man getting them pregnant and leaving.
But that's their fault. They need to have that same energy for that black woman that they was going around acting like they was better than. Now the outcome is way worse for them. So, and that's crazy. The thing is, their families don't accept them because they had biracial children.
That's fact. Oh yeah. Okay. No, but you're right though. That's why they use percentages. That's why they like using
some of them remarry. It's a small percentage of those women that remarry white men, and most of those white men they remarry are racist as hell. So I don't feel sorry for people who fuck up their own life and hate on black women, and they get those white women and black men get exactly what they deserve for being so damn stupid when they was on TV 20 to 30 years ago saying how much better they were on, how much better than black women they were on shows like Ricky Lake and Jenny Jones and all those shows.
That's facts, babe. That's
facts. That's facts. We keep telling them that. They keep on talking about Oprah. No, Oprah catered to white folk, white women.
No, but they know about Jenny Jones and Ricky Lake and all them. I'm 30 and those shows was out when I was real young. If a lot of those guys are older than me, they remember those shows just as well. And they remember how wretched those white women were on those shows. They were more ratchet white women on those shows than ratchet black women on those shows.
Yeah. Anyway, the jail, how you doing? She got tired of raising them kids and paying for all the bills. No, you're right though. There's more white people than black people, and so what happens is they like to use percentages, and then when they use percentages, they can say, well, there's more black women. But the only people I hear saying there's more black baby mamas than white is black men.
Black men.
Yeah,
black
men.
Black men are so damn disingenuous themselves. They never check other black men, but because those same men complain, but they are part of the problem. Because they have a lot of baby mamas, and many of them got many different baby mamas and many different ethnicities. Like some might have some black baby mamas and baby moms of other races as well too.
Yeah. No, I agree. Somebody said she got tired of raising the babies and paying all the bills. I think when they're women with the money type of money they have in the millions, she probably not really worried about that. But yeah, like she do want him to go and do something. Just imagine having a man who's in your shadow and you're trying. Ladies, as black women, not even just black women, I'm gonna just say women, but I can speak for black women, right? We want our men to succeed. We don't want them to be embarrassed by us. And sometimes we would even lower ourselves so they can look larger. And I'm quite sure she got tired of that. And she probably was trying to tell him, hey, go find something. Go do something. And when he probably feeling sorry for himself, he's not wanting to do anything. Here she is holding him up, holding his hand. And that shit can get tiring. Okay? Even in this divorce situation, you see where he's quiet as fuck. You know what I mean? Now she have to take
Corey.
Yeah. Now she have to take the hit. So people now coming at her wanting to know, well, what did she do? Or they want to know why she lied earlier. And I'm saying I don't think that she lied. I just think that they just don't understand where they are right now.
What was she supposed to lie about?
Well, they saying that remember she was just talking about how great their marriage is, and now, boom, divorce out of nowhere. So they say that she must have been lying.
Well, I mean, she probably did feel that way at that time.
Right.
That, the marriage was okay, but like you said, shit changes.
Shit changed, that's right. Shit changed. And sometimes, just shit change. Like
you can know this person is the greatest person in the world, then what? A year later, it can be anything.
It can be, that's right. And it can be the same, and you change to where you don't want to deal with it no more. Like anything can happen. Anything can happen. So, and they over there talking. That's what they're talking about. That's what they was talking about till old dude, the narcissist, took over. So let's go play a little bit more of that. Let's see. So yeah.
Oh, I'll put that link in the back chat, Bob.
What link?
From the other link. I mean, from the what was the question? What good are men for, or something like that?
Oh, okay. Here we go, y'all.
Okay. All right, Lucky, what are your thoughts about it?
I think she's acknowledging. Can you hear me? Okay, thank y'all. I think she's acknowledging that she found love at one point because she said, I know love will find me again. My question is, when did they realize that love was gone and what happened to where they both couldn't get back to it? So that's like my initial question, because when she did go on a campaign to celebrate her breaking up her family, she never really said nothing serious enough that seemed like, okay, you could leave your household. Like it was nothing. If you're going to go public now, you inviting us in your business. So we have questions. If the only thing you say is, I'm just trying to find my happiness and this and that and the other, it's kind of like, whatever you're going to do as a single woman, why couldn't you do in your marriage? And what was going on where you're no longer happy with who?
Did y'all hear her?
Yeah, we hear that goddamn man. See, I can't stand
She said,
man.
what can you do as a single woman that you can't do as a married woman? You can do a whole shitload of shit.
You can do a whole bunch of shit not being married.
No,
you can.
Women like the one speaking. She is clueless. They're trying to like make Tia out to be the bad guy because she divorced him. Because when black women, a lot of these celebrity black women divorce black men, other black women I want to say they be looking sideways saying, why would she leave him as much money as he make? But they fail to realize Tia was the breadwinner of that relationship.
Facts.
Tia and Tamara have been making money since they were children. Even before they was on Sister Sister, they was in commercials.
That's true. They've been making money since they were little girls.
And they was singing at one. They was in a little group at one point in the early 90s. So
okay. Yeah, she even admitted that she met him at a bus stop.
Yeah.
And he have a car. So she loved him, you know. So anyway, here we go. Let's listen to this shit.
Who you're with. What if he was suffering from the same thing? He's just not as vocal as you. And then it just seemed like, I think it's a bad taste if you're trying to date again, because not only
said it's bad taste if this woman trying to date again. So I guess she's supposed to get divorced and just it's over. Is that what she said? It's bad taste if you trying to date again after the divorce. God damn.
These damn women listen to these old rockhead ass, waterhead ass niggas like Anton Daniel. Listen to this bullshit. Like a woman's supposed to take this shit.
Wow.
And why the fuck Tia Mary of all people would keep on tolerating that? And she way better than that, because she should have left sooner than what she did. But since since a lot of these broads, like the ones on the Lapifu network, I would say the other B word, but that's me getting out of character. But a lot of those broads on the Lapifu network and who vouch for these master niggas, they ain't about shit either.
Them damn funky mammies. That's what they is.
That was that Austin Holloman caper woman over there caping for him on the same woman.
But you know what?
Oh, really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But you know, white man said, okay, I talked to this white man today. He said he like, what's her name? The one that sang fuck nigga free. Gorilla?
Glorilla?
Yeah, he said he like her. He said he don't like no docile woman that gonna do everything he said. He like a challenge.
That's right. There's a lot of men who love challenges, man.
This was from a white man said that. He said he don't want that shit where a woman gonna do everything. He says boring as fuck.
That's right.
You know, those the type of whores black men say they want, but when they get them, they can't even treat them right. So
no, they gonna cheat on them.
So they fuck black. I don't listen to shit a lot of these black men, especially the Manosphere, because it's like they talk out their ass when they talking. the women who keep on supporting them, they get exactly what they deserve as well. I don't feel bad for none of them motherfuckers, to be honest with you.
None of them bitches ain't got no man. None of them men want them. They want the Instagram models and all these other women that talk shit.
Oh, it ain't even, it's a small crowd.
No, yeah, I agree with you.
It's a small percentage of those women that are married, but those type of women, marriages ain't successful. But, and Anton's wife is a special fool to be married to him for 20 years, and she tolerate how he taught the other women that he ain't married to. He need to sit his ass down with that shit.
And he called her a bitch. My bitch. Shit.
They been married 20
they
years.
Don't got no daughters.
I didn't know they were. Yeah, they got a daughter, and I don't think they've been
I
married 20 years.
I hope she don't grow up like that.
How long they been married? A while, ain't it?
Yeah, but I don't
20
think
years.
Is it 20 years? I thought it was something like 12, 13. I remember, but I might be wrong. Well, it might be right.
Anton said he got married at 22, so it was probably close. She was a virgin,
right?
That's what he claimed. Yeah, he wouldn't know. If she was, well, it depends on how old she was, you know. But so it's been 20 years. God damn! No wonder she.
I don't think it's been 20 years. Anton is 40 now. He's been married since he was 22. So mine would say 18 or 19 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about right. So it's 18 years, but they got a daughter who looked like she's about 9. So I guess they were single, because I thought they were single for years.
He got a daughter that young?
Yeah, she looked like she about 9, 10, maybe 11 at the most.
Yeah, that dang.
She's in her teens, like early teens.
Somebody just need to beat his ass. That's all, because he talking shit.
Yeah, he only talk that shit online, girl. You could tell that nigga is a bitch. Here we go, fair use.
Let's say you left. I'm sure a lot of us have broken up with people over dumb stuff as we matured, whatever. But you're not gonna publicize that, because now you look bad to the next man that seems like, dang, you helped this man up to, let's just say what the internet is saying, 3 million. He's worth 3 million. I'm gonna say he got it. They say he's worth 3 million. You only worth 4. So if he's worth 3,
y'all heard that? She said he's worth 3 million. And you only worth 4. So his 3 million is a lot, but her 4 million is only 4.
Yeah, it's only 4.
Now that's a whole $1 million more than his, but she act like she need to be with him for his 3 million because she only got 4. Man, I'm telling you, that's how you know these mammies, boy. That's when
that's what I'm talking straight up. Straight up, mammy. She need to be slapped around, bitch slapped, because she a bitch.
But them the type of females they say they want, but they ain't married them hoes.
They ain't married them women.
They sure not.
If they
Kendra G ain't been married.
When they do
Kendra
marry
G.
them,
Kendra
they
G.
still cheat on them.
Yeah. Because they want the whores. That's who they really want, is the whore. They don't want them plain Jane as women.
And even when they do get the plain Jane, they don't want them to be dumb like these women.
Yeah.
These women. God damn. And I'm not, I'm not talking about everybody on this panel. So if anybody else, there's a few women on this panel who aren't mammies, but there's a couple of them who are. Okay, here we go.
She a mammy now. Her talking, she just hearing her talk. She's a mammy. Like somebody's supposed to stay with a nigga. If you're not happy, you just supposed to stay there and waste your goddamn time.
Right. Yeah. Bye.
3 million. Y'all have 2 kids. You just saying he couldn't make you happy. What the hell can I do coming in as a man if you broke up over this? So
and they shaking their head. Yeah, there's not gonna be no man worried about none of that shit she just said that a man gonna be worried about. Tia is, she probably won't be on the market for long at all. They got men who line up to be with her. She's beautiful, young. You know what I mean? Man, come on.
But they don't know what happened between their marriage. They just talking. Y'all don't even know anything about their relationship while y'all running y'all goddamn mouth.
Exactly.
You don't know what he did to her. You went there.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't say she did him anything, and she didn't say he did anything. They said that, hey, they just grew apart. That's basically what
it happens.
It does happen, y'all. It truly does happen. Okay, here we go.
If you're not happy again, is the relationship on the rocks when you're not happy? What about me? So I think it comes off selfish because she didn't really give a valid reason that her audience agree with from coming out. From every time we heard Tia, he was the apple.
Bitch, shut up. Stinky bitch. See, them right there make me mad. I swear, them hoes.
See, I actually like Bum Chair. I actually like your panel Diddy or the panels because the women in your panels always have so much personality that I like. So
this bitch sitting up over there single and shit and talking shit. You sitting over there with these bunch of niggas. Where your husband?
Y'all see how that panel with all them, they all look bored. It look boring as fuck over there. Like no personality.
That's what I'm saying. Where your husband at? Where you talking?
Right. Yeah, over here we got all kinds of personalities, baby. Look, it's like a smorgasbord of different women with different personalities.
That's why they mad over there because of how boring they panels is.
Yeah, I'm the cussing, ain't it? So shit.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Full of her eye, whether it was true or not, that's what you believe. So now you want us to believe the opposite. You're gonna have to come with something to erase those many years we've been hearing how he's just the best man. You can't live without him. All of this is kind of like, was he really narcissistic, or was he really a dominant man even from the beginning? Because we can't just make it seem like because he wasn't a millionaire in the beginning, he wasn't dominant. I think you can.
So see how she said him being narcissistic. Nobody ever called that man that, but her.
But her.
Right. So when they gonna talk about this narcissistic word, and then people gonna be like, well, who called him that? And then she gonna say, well, she insinuated that, well, she never did. So she's the one who lied. See, that's what I'm saying. When they talk, they just talking out their ass, and then before you know it, they jumping on this woman, claiming that she said something she never said. Wow, here you go.
Be dominant and not be a millionaire. So I don't know. I just think it's a lot of holes in it, and it just seems like a selfish reason for her to break up her family, and she's probably regretting it. Instead of saying that, she's gonna drop hints, hoping that he probably. I think the divorce was probably a bluff anyway. You know, like I'm gonna leave you, and then he didn't. He bye, and now you got to roll with your decision. So yeah, that's what I think.
Have y'all ever heard of Stockholm syndrome?
Dumb as hell for her to say that. And
so
we all know he married. I ain't gonna be single for long.
Yeah.
He probably got
get
somebody
Mr.
now.
Let go with his booty licking ass. He just look nasty over there.
Who?
Mr. Let Go. Every time I see him, he just
all them niggas on that panel look like that.
Oh, I was wondering who you talking about. God damn, Mr. Let Go didn't even say nothing yet.
I said he just no, I don't. Dude. I say he just he look nasty to me. I'm just saying.
God damn. All them niggas in that panel look like they fuck other dudes. So let's just
oh, God. Them niggas gay.
Oh, God. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly, I don't know. Okay?
And that little Daniel dude suit, his suit look a little too feminine.
Who?
That Junior. And that look like the one that hat he won here.
I like that hat. He looking cool. Look like he about to be over there with like what the name of it was? Word Up.
Look like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah.
That's what.
I'm not even saying it in a bad way, but he looks smooth, like he about to go somewhere, baby. He look like he going somewhere after this. Shit, he probably going out. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga, that's the control nigga. He look like Jimmy Jam there. Get him a keyboard shit.
I never hear him say anything. I've never heard his opinions on it. Like he don't, unless y'all have, and I just never heard. Every time I go over there, he's quiet. He controls, make sure everything flow right and shit like that. Until Anton comes in, he can't control Anton. Anton just takes over how he wants. But other than that, here we go.
Like, just because, first of all, celebrities don't usually announce their divorces. It probably got leaked. Second of all, I feel like maybe if she felt like he was a narcissist, maybe it was something that just kind of sprang up on her. Whereas you can live with a narcissist for years and think that that's the way things are supposed to be. And that's what Stockholm Syndrome is. You're being victimized and gaslit to the point where you believe that you're the problem. And if she seeks counseling or seeks help and realized, like, I don't know what happened with him, like B. Taylor said, but if she realized that she was a victim in a certain situation, then that would be a reason to leave. So I think it's all speculation. And
oh, yep, she's right. It's all speculation.
It's all speculation. She ain't trying to be like so lucky. She says all speculation. Don't nobody know.
That's right. And she's right. She says speculation. Here we go.
We don't really know why she left, but if she's calling him a narcissist, I feel like, dig deeper into that.
But also counselors, the average counselor a woman goes to is a white woman.
Y'all heard this woman? The average counselor that women go to is a white woman. That's what this bitch is saying. God damn, y'all. She don't know, like, how she know where people going and who's counselors?
Yeah, how she dumb bitch? See, I cuss that bitch out. You dumb bitch, you.
She just said some stupid shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
I'm not trying to assume. Depending on where you are, 60% of the population out here is Caucasian. So I'm going to speak from my
vicinity. Where your man at?
The average counselor is going to be a woman that already has when you go sit down with people, they have their ideologies of things as well. So just because a counselor might say, you're with a narcissist, what if she was the narcissist? Did they go together and they assess both of them? Or are we just going off of what?
That's how it goes, honey. Like, they don't diagnose people. In fact, therapists don't even diagnose you. You know who diagnose you is the psychiatrist. Psychiatrists give you diagnosis.
Yeah,
that's right. Therapists talk you through your talk therapy, and
they listen to you.
Yeah, they listen to you and work you through things. But it's the psychiatrists or the people who give you diagnosis and medications. Okay, you dumb broad.
You
okay,
dumb bimbo ass.
Right. No, because that happened a lot too. More women, I think it's probably the same, have narcissistic traits.
And by the way, more psychiatrists are men. White men.
Yep.
That's right. Not white women.
How old is she? Is she young?
She's young, but I don't know. She's young. She looked young. I mean, but we black,
that
so
still wet behind
can't tell.
She don't even know what the fuck she talking about.
Right.
I'd have told that bitch, you don't even know what you talking about. Fuck you and Anton.
That's why I called her poor baby. I didn't call her any names. I'm like, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. You're just so young. Okay. But your aunt Shantae call you your bitch, okay?
I call you bitch. Yeah.
That's right. So it's not me though, but I call you baby. But my baby is sarcastic, and I feel sad for you. I feel sorry for you, young lady. That's what I'm gonna say. Go and get you some education. Here we go, fair use.
It's because of how we operate and how men, they have their ways of operating. We're more, you have overt narcissism and then covert. Women are more subtle with it, so it's not easily to identify. So I just wanted to put that in there, just because a therapist could be saying that, oh, you should go think of this.
Is she a therapist somewhere? Because she didn't even know nothing about a therapist versus a psychiatrist.
No, that bitch don't know what
why she's speaking about. Like she know what the hell she talking about, y'all. Why?
She trying to get brownie points. That's all that is. She trying to get brownie points with Anton now. Them low level ass niggas.
Here we go.
They're also working with the fact of anything masculine a man do, they gonna put it down and say, oh, he's being abusive. Why do you have to talk to her? Like, you ever seen those shows where it's counseling? Everything is geared to him having to soften everything for the
woman. She said a show. She done went to a show. No wonder she think what she thinks. She talk about reality TV, which we know is fake
as fuck.
God damn, they got fake lawyers on there with fake therapists on there with like girl.
Yeah, it ain't all reality. That shit, a lot of that shit is fake. They have to put on shows, put on stuff to make it happen so it can go. The reality show can go. All that shit ain't real.
But the poor baby. Here we go.
So, well, I feel like at the end of the day, it's just like an addict. An addict doesn't know they won't say they're, until an addict admits they're an addict, they can't get help. So I don't feel like anybody could convince somebody that they've been hoodwinked for the last however many years they were married. I feel like that's something that she had to feel in her heart in order to break up her family.
Well, let me just add this. There's something called cognitive bias and confirmation bias. So a lot of women, they don't know how they feel. Think about that. How many women be like, am I tripping? Let me call my friend. Am I tripping? Let me get on TikTok. They love to say, am I tripping? Am I crazy? They need confirmation of how they actually feel.
Somebody be saying something?
I said, you heard it. See that one nigga, this nigga don't regard women at all. He think we dumb as fuck.
Well, that's what dumb men, that's how they think.
Because he mad at his goddamn mama. Now he mad at every woman.
It's sad. Somebody let him go. Somebody better let him go. Let him go down there.
Booty eating.
That's another nigga that TKO.
That nigga like to eat the dookie shoot. He already said it. You nasty.
God damn.
Your breath probably smell like shit.
But you better let him go. Let it go, girls. You like to eat your ass out, TKO. He gonna eat your ass until you TKO until you knock you the fuck out, okay? God damn. Here we go.
In order to actually feel it. So if you go to a therapist and you go to a woman therapist, which usually, like I think Anton said it, you go to a woman therapist, that's potentially the worst thing you can do because she's still a woman. She's going to most likely confirm everything you feel about the person that she doesn't even know, which is stupid. You know what I'm saying? So we got to just keep that in mind.
That's
women,
not how it works, baby.
Oh God, this shit pissing me off, right? I'm getting pissed off now because this motherfucker, he always got to say something about a woman like we dumb. We don't know nothing. A lot of us smarter than y'all goddamn ass niggas.
Yeah, but he getting this information from a dumb woman who said that something so lucky woman down there. Yeah, the young one. She the one he's referring to what she said, so he believing it. But so she want to put it out there, and he just kind of harping on it.
It's a lot of men therapists. I don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Yeah, she dumb as hell. She said white women. Yeah. She didn't even mention that it could be white men, black women. We got black women therapists, and we're getting many more. That's the where the black women are going. Social work, which essentially is therapy after a while, depending on if that's the route they want to go with it. So she don't know what the hell she talking about, but and he just following suit. So here we go.
Men confirm random shit that goes on in other women's head in order to, for whatever reason. So if she went to a woman therapist and her therapist said, oh yeah, he's a narcissist, most likely is a possibility that not only her, but the therapist could actually be a narcissist also.
The therapist can actually, if you're going to a real therapist, you're not going to diagnose someone that they haven't been able to diagnose. Like that's irresponsible for any therapist that you speak to and unprofessional. It goes against what they teach. It's like they can't diagnose someone that they have not been able to analyze and speak with. So
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, these niggas dumb.
No, her therapist did not. Maybe this is something that maybe she studied on her own. And when did she call him a narcissist?
Yeah,
somebody confirm that, or is that just something like a rumor?
What happened was it's a popular guy. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought B-Teller in one country, I thought y'all were putting words in her mouth, kind of like saying.
Yeah, she
was saying that she said.
I never said he was a narcissist. I was addressing a therapist who never diagnosed
Tia herself implied it, so she implied it.
But she never called him a narcissist.
Does anybody know that Tia said he was a narcissist?
No, I don't think so. I've never seen
She just implied it. She never said it, but she was just sharing certain things.
What is
that woman who started that shit down there? That's so lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's saying that Tia said that. When did she say? She never said he was a nurse.
Yeah. He doesn't say that. He's asking because the So Lucky woman brought that up. And that's why they try to verify did she call him that, and everybody said no. So the girl, so Lucky said, well, she insinuated that. Well, she didn't even insinuate that. She just making shit up.
Yeah, just making shit up, just trying to cyber dick suck shit. Damn bitch.
Oh, God damn. Okay, here we go.
What is a narcissist?
Well, somebody with an inflated sense of importance, and it gets worse and worse and worse. So it's one thing about a disorder, but the typical narcissist is somebody who just makes everything about them to a point where it hurts the other person, and it dismisses everything that they feel about.
How does it hurt the other person?
A narcissist typically has abandonment issues from childhood. So there's this thing that says when the closer you are to them, they've called neo-narcissists, their ability to overly saturate you with something. It could be whatever their process is, and then there's a part where you also become disposable in the worst way, where there's a time that they would emotionally drain you of everything, or sometimes women and men experience from those women that they feel emotional abandonment and or actually abandoned, and they'll go on a smear campaign. Believe me, hey, like I'm the victim.
There's different types of narcissism, but the definition of it is a personality qualifies include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others.
So
a lot of politicians
So let's
lacking
stay,
empathy for others.
wait. Let's stay right there. Why wouldn't we want our men to be narcissists? Based off of the definition, why wouldn't you want your man to be a narcissist?
I agree with you.
Is it a bad thing?
It's a very bad thing.
Wait. Read that definition
on the other person.
Read the definition one more time for me, B-Table.
Sorry, hold on, I exited out. It is a personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others.
I don't really understand what the problem is.
Lacking empathy.
Why do I have to have empathy? Why do I have to have empathy for you?
For your wife? You don't think you should have empathy for your wife?
Why do I have to have empathy?
Birthday, like for example, what narcissists do, like they do not like birthdays. They don't like when their partner has a birthday because all the attention is focused on them and all the love is going to them and it's not going to you. So a narcissist would do something like kind of self-sabotage that person's birthday.
No, that's not narcissism. That's jealousy.
No, that is.
No. That's jealousy. That's not the same.
Well, that's part of
Okay, I already said this. The nigga who asked for the definition without knowing the definition, now he's trying to say no. That's not narcissism. Let me go through this shit fast.
Make every moment about them. Every moment about them. If right now we're congratulating Anton and we want to talk about Anton, and somebody can't take the attention, I will purposely do stuff. Hey, Anton, or propose to this girl on your wedding day.
I didn't hear that who was borderline.
In the definition.
It's actually pretty disturbing how far they will go to take the attention.
No, see, and this is one of those things where we have to stop. This is one of the most overused words that I've heard over the past year. Toxic masculinity is another one, which masculinity cannot be toxic, because if that was the case, then we need to apply it to turn it down. We have to apply it to toxic. We don't say toxic femininity. I don't hear any of that. So
toxic masculinity. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What you were saying, J. Mike?
It makes me so mad how Anton talk at times, because they've been bringing up that toxic femininity word a lot last year.
That's right.
Not only when they apply it to women, but when they also apply it to the men of that L community too. So why don't they talk about that? Niggas fake as fuck, fake and phony as fuck.
Here we go.
So I guess the thing is, to be honest with you, it's y'all fault. It's the guy's fault. Y'all keep giving these hoes validation. Y'all keep letting them spoon feed.
He calling them hoes again.
That's what I'm saying, hoes.
Yeah,
you ugly ass, big glass ass, bitch ass. I would cuss that motherfucker out and tell you, nigga, pull up. I have all them thugs to beat your ass, shit, and wrap you up in a bed, in a mattress, and put you in the sea, bitch.
Watch this shit. He gonna end up calling. He got some hoes watching.
Feed y'all and emasculate y'all in a relationship. Y'all let them continue to control the bank account. You keep dealing with these chicks and making them feel like they more than ever. We hear more than often.
It's that narcissistic behavior. Yeah. He's not even on topic no more.
Men are supposed to validate women.
That's right.
No, they the prize. They the prize. They the bitch. See, they the
women
bitch.
Are the prize. Remember that.
No, the men are the prize if you let them.
No, they ain't.
Some bitches.
Not men like Anton. Men like Anton is not a prize at all.
Hell no.
When women do these those guys, they get talked down on.
I know that's right.
That
Here we
nigga
go.
got beat up when he was in school. That's why he act like he act like.
Here we go.
More often than ever, people on these panels, people in social media, whatever, it's all about you. It's validating you. It's making you feel good. It's having empathy for you. It's building you up. It's making you awesome as a result of your postpartum. It's you. It's always black woman is queen. Black woman is God. Black women rock. Sparkle on black women. Sparkle on black women.
Are you a narcissist? Like, would you say you're a proud narcissist?
You tell me. Am I a narcissist?
I can't diagnose you. I'm not a therapist.
Well, in your limited opinion, would you think that I'm a narcissist?
I think you have a lot of qualities of it, but I would never diagnose you. But I'm just saying, you said it's not a bad thing. So I would like to hear from you, since it's not a bad thing.
It's our fault as men. I'm gonna just put myself in the group, even though I haven't validated bad behavior. It's our fault as men that we did not make y'all submit more than y'all should have. We should have kept y'all under our thumb. We should have dealt with y'all accordingly. What was the question? Am I a narcissist?
I was asking you. I said, would you say, since you don't think that it's a bad thing, would you probably say that you are a narcissist? And just
I'm a sociopath.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, we know you're a sociopath. You're
I feel like y'all created hoes y'all can't control anymore, and now
no. I control my hoes. Let's be clear. There's a difference.
You have hoes.
And he said, I control my hoes. And she said, you got hoes and Let's see. He said, yeah, he got hoes. He's talking about his own wife and
every area code.
And if he got hoes, is he talking about his wife and who else? And y'all think Island Girl?
Island Girl.
God damn. Who else he talking about, y'all? And nigga said he had hoes.
That nigga God could keep his money. I wouldn't fuck him with nobody pussy.
I know that's right. I will fuck him with some of these men's dicks though. I will. Let me look. They got a few of these men. I will use their penis to fuck that nigga.
Yeah, you like this shit.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
Like Mikey.
Hey, Mikey. He likes it.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey. He likes it. God damn. Here we go.
Preaching to us. The next minute he a narcissist.
But he said he's a sociopath.
You are not a narcissist.
No, he says he's a sociopath.
Like I know you're trying to play the villain, Anton, but
I'm not trying to play the villain. I am the villain. I don't give a flying fuck about none of these people.
Yeah,
if it does not feed into, listen, I walked away from my family if they're not feeding into what it is that I got going on. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody,
y'all heard it for yourself. He'll walk away from his family. That is a narcissist.
That is.
Sociopath is something else. But he claimed that's what he is. He just don't know what that is, right?
Nigga, you both of them, shit.
Men been walking away from their family.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they sons wind up, grow to be fucked up.
That's facts. Here we go.
But you just said Tia was wrong for doing that. Though.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I have no empathy.
So you're okay.
But that doesn't. You don't have empathy for everybody. Does not.
The problem is that we feel too much and we validate bad behavior, which basically kicks open the door for the devil to come in with size 13 shoes and kick your ass as a man. Every time that you like on an Instagram post and you validate these women bad behavior, what you do is you create a monster. Every single time you overtreat them,
same thing he said. Every time y'all give him this nigga a cash app, you validate his behavior. Every time you give him a like and look at his videos.
Ain't a man supposed to give a woman some likes if he a man and he like women? I mean, what's wrong? The fuck wrong with that?
Nothing. But he wants the men to like him. Yeah, see, that's why I told y'all fucking with somebody's dick, okay? I'll fuck with him with one of these niggas' dicks, he'll be happy with it.
Just a year ago, we was looking at Michael B. Jordan taking Lori Harvey and renting out the whole fucking zoo in the aquarium and talking about how it was that he was pedestalizing her. And now look what happened. Now look what happens. It happens more often than ever. And the minute that you don't control what it is that goes on around you, and what guys need to realize is that pussy is not that important. It's a bus. It is so much of it around you. It is not like it's not a desert, a pussy desert out here. There is no shortage.
So pussy's not that important. Why do you care how much it is of it out there?
Yeah.
Right? If I didn't want penis, I wouldn't be announcing how much of it is out here.
Yeah.
So it must be important.
No, I like penis shit. The fuck?
Here we go.
of women that will bend to your will and do whatever the fuck you want to do whenever you want to do it. So why do y'all keep pedestalizing these hoes? Why do y'all keep pedestalizing the pussy? Why do you feel as though, or why do you subject yourself to the pressure to acquiesce over into these social norms in which you validate bad behavior, and then you create the monster, and then this bitch is over there tweeting and putting Instagram posts up about how she gonna find love again? That shit would never happen to me.
So Anton, ladies.
He said it would never happen.
She gonna find love again. What is the fuck wrong with that?
Yeah.
Men are supposed to do all that. It's in our nature.
He wants y'all to go against the nature of men. He wanted to do what he wanted to do and follow the men. Okay. Ooh, Lord, it's just too much.
To men, other men, listening to younger men, have a man like Anton in their life and encouraging, influencing them. That's gonna cause cause a lot of bad stuff to happen to them later on.
Yes, they gonna have a lot of men with no families, and that shit gonna sit right in Anton's lap. But he already got a family.
Go grow up to be. They go die alone like a lot of the other men we know did.
That's right.
Die alone tricking off. You know what?
Yes.
You see, they died. A lot of them dying alone. Shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Anton already got his family. See, you heard what he just said. It can't happen to him. His woman would never do what Tia did. And she may. I mean, but she's not. She don't look like Tia. She don't have Tia's money.
Yeah, she don't look like Tia. She don't have the money like Tia.
Only a raggedy nigga like you wanted her, Anton. So I don't even know what you bragging about, nigga. You ain't got nobody over there like that, nigga. Right out of here. You niggas is crazy. Oh man. See how am I going on his wife? I'm trying to be good. But every time that
I'm just saying, did you see how she looked? Did she look good? I mean, you can say if the woman look good, she look good. If she don't, if she look like a dude with a wig on, or what? What is she?
But I'm saying compared to the women he talk about, I'm saying if those women ain't shit, then that means his wife is below shit. That's all I'm saying. I'm not. Is she unattractive? I mean, I'm gonna just put it like this: she's not a bad. She would have never been a bad bitch. She would have never had many options. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, see, because if I'd have seen her, I said she's an ugly bitch. She ain't bad. I wouldn't even sugarcoat the shit.
I know.
You know, I wouldn't. I ain't seen her, so I can't really say that. But if I'd have seen her, that bitch is ugly. That's why she got you, because she can't get nobody else. You want to take that goddamn abuse. I ain't taking no abuse from no damn man. Too many of them out there that sit there and take abuse from one.
Right.
Yeah. Niggas find another dick. Shit.
You know, if he thought his wife was a bad bitch like that, he wouldn't be calling her a hoe.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying she's unattractive, but he in himself basically said it. Here we go. Fair use.
What do you have? I just want to know.
I was trying to send you a plane ticket, but you didn't want to participate.
You never sent me a plane ticket.
I said I was trying to.
You weren't.
You coming to the D? All right, we work on that.
Let me ask you a question.
No, you want to answer?
No. Listen. Are you coming to the D or what? I'll send you a plane ticket.
How many hoes do you have?
Are you coming to the D or not?
You can't answer. I'll answer you once you answer.
Why you can't answer him?
No.
Y'all need to shut up and ask the questions, and then we can answer the questions.
Let's have this conversation.
You answer us first, B. Taylor.
You gotta let us have this
I know
conversation.
you like to come in and rescue, but I asked first if you were listening.
Hey, listen. I gotta fly out tomorrow.
No, I don't qualify. I'm sorry, I don't qualify. But
listen to what I'm saying first before you respond, baby girl. Just relax.
Okay.
I go out of town tomorrow, but I'm gonna be back in March. I think that you would make for a great interview. I got a first class ticket and a suite with your name on it for March. You coming through or not? Don't let your pride get the best of you.
No, yes or no? Yes or no?
No,
yes or no, B. Taylor.
let me work. Are you coming through or what?
I don't qualify, Antoine.
Hey.
If you want to talk about an interview, that's a different.
No. Listen. It's a yes or no.
For an interview?
Yeah.
This is weird.
Just think about it. We'll talk about it later.
All right, so this is the problem right here, B. Taylor. And I'm not a narcissist. I'm not a social, whatever the hell you said. And I have empathy. But I do understand what Anton is saying. Like, we men, this is our fault. And me and Ali get into this all the time. I always say women are children. It ain't none of these damn women's fault. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They goddamn children. So I take responsibility for everything. We men, hopefully we men, because I can't speak for all of us, take responsibility for why these women are so screwed up. All right. So, of course, their mom screwed them up, but we are now responsible for y'all asses since y'all left y'all mama. And the problem is, we don't tell y'all to sit y'all asses down.
Well, his mama screwed him up too.
Think about it. Think about the women that did have their fathers in their life when none like these niggas in their panel. A lot of women said their fathers were.
Say it again. I think he broke up, man. Well, mute was such a blow.
Wait a minute, did Anton tell her to come over there and get the D?
Say it again.
Did Anton tell her to come over there and get the D?
I sound like he said he.
Sound like he did, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He did.
Sound like he said.
Married man be the worst.
To the D. Was he talking about Detroit, or was he? Where he at?
I don't know where he at. I thought he said come to the D, like come get that D.
He did.
I thought he said come. Do you? No,
it
he said.
Sound like it to me.
Sound like he said, "Do you want to come to the D?" I don't know if he meant. Don't they live in Arab? Where they live at? I forgot.
That nigga, even if he said he in Detroit, he was telling her to come get that D.
No, but he was saying, do you want to come get a D to the D for an interview?
Yeah, he gonna interview her, all right, shit.
Well, listen, I don't know. I could look at the chat to see what everybody else think he said. I don't feel like we wanted it because the nigga is a buster. I don't even give a shit. And
but them whores are desperate. They desperate for validation. They got that what they call it DNA dick and attention. That's it.
Girl, I don't even know. Okay.
Not sit there and listen to that bullshit. That bullshit. Ooh. That's why they always kicking you off, bum.
No, they don't always kick me off. You know, they pay to get me off, but
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They pay to get you out because you
hard here to say yes. Hard here to say he in Detroit. He's in Detroit. Sure. Hey, Cola said there's no pea shortage. That's for sure, girl. That's for sure. Said I got a hotel room with you. He did say that. He said I got a first class ticket and a hotel room with your name on. He did say that. But of course, you know, he being.
That sound like he trying to fuck.
Yeah, it probably can't fuck. I bet you he can't fuck.
What I will say is that whether he's trying to fuck or not, he knows that everybody would think that. A lot of people would think that. And he has a wife who's sitting behind him. You see what I'm saying? So he has no respect for her. And that nigga couldn't have been my husband.
Another question is, I'm imagining how her parents feel about him if they still alive.
Huh?
I'm imagining how Anton's wife parents feel if they still alive or any older people alive in her family. I wonder how they would feel if they hear Anton talk like this married and he married to their own relative.
Oh yeah, I'm quite sure. You know, even
that
if
can't be me, because if I was in a situation like that, one of my cousins our sister was married to somebody like that, and they got on the internet like these new dudes got on, I would have been shut that down. But luckily none of those men are online like this.
Right. Okay, here we go, y'all.
When y'all need to sit y'all asses down, because men, I would say this, black men as a whole is fundamentally afraid of black women. So dudes and women.
Fuck that.
That's the answer, baby. He just said that black men are afraid of black women.
And you gotta think about that. Black men aren't the ones killing.
Yeah, man. It sounds like he was saying black women are the one killing black men. You know what I'm saying? Sound like that's what you was about to say. Huh?
I said, who you talking about?
Black women don't unalive black men the way black men unalive black women.
And black men, shit, they unalive their own.
They unalive each other more than anything. You're right about that.
That men are afraid of women. God damn, I need to clip that shit right there. Oh, God.
If anything, black women need to be the ones that are more afraid of them because they're the ones causing more harm to black women.
Somebody said no black men are afraid of you too, women.
And then the crazy part is a lot of these men never want to talk about how a big portion of these black women are touched before the age of 18.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
But women can do this because they're women. But dudes and women run around saying, well, I might get canceled for this. Well, y'all might get mad at me for this. They always say that before they... I'm like, nigga, talk. Why do you care what happens? Say it with your chest. So overall, men don't cancel people. Women do. It's black women, black Twitter or whatever. So whenever a man says something, he's going to get bombarded with a whole bunch of women cackling in the comments and he gets scared away. And next thing you know, guess what? Other men are afraid. And then it trickles down to relationships where a man can't literally just... Because I don't tell women to do nothing. They just going to goddamn do it. But a lot of men aren't like me and Anton, and there's other men like that too. But I think that's the problem. So get away from the social path, narcissists, and lack of empathy, because I have that.
He claimed he has a woman.
Nigga ain't got to lick you booty licking ass motherfucker.
Yeah, he said he got a woman. There we go.
I understand what Anton's saying. Anton is just way too far left for me, but I
understand. He said, "We're even Anton."
That nigga got a doll. He got a yoni. Shit.
He said he don't even believe. He don't even. None of these men agree with Anton. God damn.
And why the other men on that panel ain't talking? Why is the other women that's doing all the talking?
You right, all the women, including Mr. Anton.
It's only Anton and Mr. Let Go that's doing the talking on that panel.
Mr. Let Go is gay. I'm telling y'all. That nigga get his booty.
Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was, because he sure look like it.
Yeah, I said allegedly for Bomb channel. If it was my channel, it wouldn't be allegedly. Fuck you, nigga. Shit.
Allegedly, y'all. Here we go.
Mr. Let Go.
I feel like y'all, I agree with y'all on some aspects, but I feel like, first of all, what age group are y'all? Do you feel like all women are children, or is there a certain like generation of women that you're talking about?
Well, let me say this, because let me say this. This is a psychological thing. When a person, and not saying that men aren't traumatized also, but men and women, usually most of us being raised by single mothers or whatever, most, not all, but when a person has been raised by a single mother, they have been traumatized due to the fact that he or she was raised by a single mom. But a person, male or female, does not, what is the word? A person does not mature past their most egregious traumatic situation. So if you were extremely traumatized at the age of 13, you still are 13 years old emotionally. So it's an actual thing. And then you look up regression and look into that. So it's an actual thing. Women in particular have been traumatized more than men simply because women are smaller. Women take things more seriously than men. We can get shot at. We can get fighting. We can fall off the top of the building. We'll get up and
too. I was saying women are more likely to be abused by men too.
Right.
Even when they're young.
But my sons ain't traumatized. I don't even know what the fuck this nigga talking about.
That's just something they like to. That's just something they always like to say. They try to talk down on men who were raised by single mothers like they are less than them because their father wasn't in the home. I know people who dads were in the home and they went about shit in the sons.
Dads was at home and they still went shit.
Finish saying it, J Mike, what you were saying?
I was saying these men always.
The phone keep cutting out.
Yeah, because it cut out there. Yeah, I'm having a hard time breathing, baby. I'm having a hard. Now I can breathe out my mouth fine. It's just goddamn nose. I guess
you
I'm
ain't
a
got
nose.
COVID again, do you?
It's a lot of generational ain't about shit men eat around here.
You got men raised with father and mother, daddy's in the service, and they go robbing shit. So stop. We need to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we also got men of other race who had both of they life shooting up schools.
Oh god damn. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Laugh it off. But women don't take trauma as easily as men do. So when women are traumatized, they stay traumatized. And the majority of our women, black women in particular, still are at the age of 13. And you are not going to see it until they get triggered. And when they get triggered, they act a whole fool. And you'll be like, yo.
Is that backed up by something that you like? Did you learn
Y'all
that?
act
Where
the
did you learn
fool
that?
too.
That
Y'all
backed up by.
You can look at Mother Hunger talks about it. Adult children and emotionally immature parents talk about it. The book Attachments talk about it. I can keep going, but I'm just going to be.
I would like to see the scientific fact that men are not impacted by trauma, because there's a lot of men walking around
as badly,
people, killing people, and committing crimes, doing all types
as badly
of
as what I'm saying.
because of trauma.
And then at the same time, B. Taylor, just to add to that, when we are traumatized,
baby.
I'm not saying
B. Taylor. That's what I'm saying. B. Taylor. Go ahead.
Men are affected by trauma more than women are. And then when women be affected by trauma, it sticks with them their whole life until adulthood, past adulthood too.
Right. We all get affected by trauma, and men and women, it can be just as bad for both.
Yeah.
It depends on what traumatized us. So if a man was sexually assaulted, he gonna be traumatized to the depths of his soul. And a woman also, right? Depends on who did it and all kinds of shit. It's just that, these men are making it seem like men are stronger, but like we are all human.
We all get traumatized, but you just keep living. I mean, you gotta live on. I mean, some people can't and some people can.
Yes, I've seen men who committed suicide based on the traumas. And then I see somewhere they get on panels and start crying. Right? I've seen some of these men in the medicine cry.
Yeah.
I'm talking about thinking, oh, thank you for being here. They traumas. And the trauma really isn't about the single mom, even though they had a single mom. The trauma is the fact that their dad wasn't in their life. They just blame it on the single mom. That's right.
They don't want to blame the dad. It's the mama fault. They never said what the daddy did. It's always the mama. But bitch, she was there. Whatever kind of mama she was, she still was there. The dad left y'all. But y'all, they never talk. He never, Mr. Let Go, never talk about his daddy. It's always his mama.
Right. The one who was there for it. Make that some shit. That's how they do it, baby. That's how they do it.
Listen to these damn trauma bun ass niggas. It's bullshit. All of them be trauma bunning.
Yeah. Somebody say it's just different. Men take that trauma out on other people, and women take it out on themselves. That is true. For the most part. Okay. Men will go out and want to shoot up, like you said earlier, shoot up a school or go and join a gang so they can shoot up people because they're so angry.
Yeah, join the police force so you can beat the hell out of people, beat them to the death because you got treated some different way, or you got bullied, or you know how the kids get bullied. What they do? Or the women turn them down. You got the incel. What's that dude
that's right.
Killing them women?
That's right. We got men who, just because he had to pay child support for his responsibility, went and shot up 2 women, leaving his car, leaving 2 babies in the car.
Yeah.
He shot up one of them who was pregnant for him, had his babies in the car, 2 daughters in the car. He kicked the door down, shot that pregnant woman, his girlfriend, left, went and chased down his ex-wife,
and killed her.
Shot her live
and when
on
that happened,
goddamn camera. And
but they didn't talk about that shit. Did you hear them talk about that shit? No.
No. I remember that was when I first started listening to people like Cynthia G. She was one of the few people who talked about it.
We was over here talking about that shit. Yeah.
Men barely talk about it.
That's right. They ain't want to talk about it because they knew that nigga was manosphere.
Yeah.
That's right. They knew that man was manosphere. He went live on Facebook. He used to follow these men. Angry Man, BGS, all of the nigga used to follow them, and they put it in that man's mind that he shouldn't want to deal with that shit. They made that man a fucking murderer.
Yeah. And one of those women was Asian, and those women aren't getting better black men either.
They sure not. They're getting the same black man.
The same black man as Cynthia G said. You getting the same, like the one that stabbed he was married. Remember the one went over there and they got him on the death squad or something. That black guy, he stabbed that Asian woman at the bus stop because she left him. The one over there they talking about now, the black dude.
That was supposed to be a teacher. That killed
a teacher. He was a teacher.
And what is it?
The one that was a teacher. You know the one they talking about now that he stabbed an Asian woman to death because she left him.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Married. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. These men are convincing men that what they're going through, which is regular life. Y'all life is not perfect. If y'all don't think you're going to have bills to pay, right? You might actually get some shit turned off one day and have to get it turned back on. You may lose a girlfriend or a fucking wife. You lucky if you don't lose one of your motherfucking children and have to bury one of your children before you die. You lucky if that don't happen. All kinds of fucking shit happen in life. And these bitch ass niggas mad because they got to take care of children that they birthed because some niggas online. See, fuck these bum ass niggas. Every time I want to, show some love to these black men, I start remembering these bum ass niggas teaching these niggas to kill and murder.
Murder, yeah. You got
to talk about you shouldn't have to deal with it, black man. And then, but they gonna sit their ass, see Angry Man sitting his bum old looking ass bitch ass nigga over there with a big ass bitch, right? Taking care of his family. But he get these men angry enough where they'll go kill. And then they gonna act like they ain't had nothing to do with that man.
Yeah. That's why they don't talk about the shit.
These murdering ass motherfucking niggas. That's why the FBI looking at them as they very well should. And if you need me to break down any of these motherfucking videos or find these videos to prove that these niggas are involved with these men doing this bullshit that they're doing, please let all the black women know, because baby, we would start doing the research for you. Put these bum ass niggas in jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they look, they throwing rocks and hiding their hand. They telling these men to do all this shit. Then they set their bitch ass back and don't say nothing when they know they put that shit in them men's mind. That man went over there and killed that woman with that baby in her stomach and then killed his ex-wife because he was mad. He had the kids in the car with him, talking about she took the kids from him and all this shit, but the kids was in the car with him.
That's right.
Now you got your kids. This bitch got his kids traumatized.
That's right. That's so right. Remember the men was talking about she took his kids. Nah, she didn't take his kids. He actually had them in the car with him. It was his turn to have them. And he had them when he did what he did.
Yeah.
And then he had them in the car with him when he went and did this shit. Left him in a running car, y'all. That nigga left the car on, went at his ex-wife and killed her and killed himself with them children in that fucking car. Anything could have happened.
Kids ain't gonna be traumatized.
This shit is fucking crazy. This is what they're creating. And that man made over $100,000 a year. That motherfucking man was remember he the person who put you under when you go to have
anesthesiology. That's right. Anesthesiology.
That nigga was making money. So that little money he was giving in child support for his 2 children, but he snapped because he got another woman pregnant. His co-worker.
And y'all talking about y'all talking about he ain't no Ray. He's just a Ray that make money. That's it.
That's it. That nigga is a Pookie or Ray. That's right. That nigga a Pookie. That nigga was a fucking Pookie just because he got a job. Look what that nigga did. So
then you got the one that shot up the train station. You know he listened to the manosphere. Remember the one that shot up in New York? And they got his ass in jail. He was part of the manosphere.
Yes, sure was. They be right here on YouTube making content. And then they go and shoot up some shit. Yeah, the FBI looking at these bum ass niggas.
And then trying to blame women. Oh, and they talking about black women. We ain't talking about white women. Y'all talking about black women trying to blame us for all. Because when you said single parent, who you talking about? You talking about black women. You ain't talking about no white woman. When she is a single parent, just like a black woman. But they won't say that shit.
Water Sniper said, listening to this back and forth every day will start messing with your mind. I agree, Water Sniper. It even starts fucking with my mind. And I'm a grown ass, very grown ass woman. And sometimes I'll be like, God damn.
Black daddy. They don't even blame them. They don't even blame themselves for how they own biracial children are heading their black side because the black dad wasn't there. The mom was racist.
Yeah, Water Sniper said, you talk about the dude who's working at, he was working at the hospital. He's working at he was the anesthesiologist. Yeah, that just happened a couple of years ago, like in, was 2021?
Last year.
2021.
It happened at the end of 2021, so it was a little over a year ago.
Oh, over a year ago.
When
in 21, that happened last year.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, maybe at the, what you say in the beginning of 2022, it was before Kevin died.
Yeah, it was months before Kevin died, but still at the end of 2021.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was 2021, but or the beginning of 2022, one of them. But yeah, that motherfucker, man, y'all, and the girlfriend, like you said, wasn't even a black woman. And he killed her. She was Asian.
She worked with him. He killed somebody, worked with him, got her pregnant, had a relationship with, got her pregnant. And she probably said, your ass is ignorant as fuck. You ain't gonna see the baby. And then he got mad and snapped.
Man, this shit crazy. Shit is crazy. And the thing is, Anton, with his dumb ass, before it seemed like, he wasn't associating himself with the talking points. But more and more, he associates himself with the talking points, which will then make him manosphere, because he flirted with it. He it's all about the money for him. But the FBI looking into theirs, you'll see some of these niggas gonna take a hard fall and they ain't gonna be able to get their asses out of this trouble. Okay? Somebody in the camp gonna do something, they're gonna be able to direct it directly at them, and they gonna take the fall. And even if they don't go to jail, I hope the mother of whoever got this information for you sue your motherfucking ass. Because that one of my children had listened to y'all and done some fucked up shit. My son gonna be in jail and shit like that. But I'm gonna be suing the motherfucker who I saw kind of put this in his head. Jalen over here doing some motherfucking dumbass shit. He admits, we know that he got it from these men.
Yeah.
Right? We got a few men on here who they tell you that they've been listening to these men since they were boys, and they're really afraid of women. These niggas don't have no accountability while they talk about they the men. Oh yeah, we the men, and we need to have leadership. Nigga, you lost your leadership, nigga. You can't even control the boys who've been listening to you for years. You making them into murderers, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Cause you and then you teaching them all this hatred for women.
For their own mothers.
For their own mother. That Mr. Let Go hate his mama so much. My mama was a hoe. Okay, that was your mama, but everybody
And
mama
you know
wasn't a hoe.
what? These guys ain't no better than these white supremacists.
Yeah,
White supremacists they try to talk about too.
That's true. I'm gonna be honest. As a black woman, I feel safer with the white supremacists than I do these niggas. That's a fact.
And I'm a black man, and I feel the same way.
Same.
Yep. Because as long as you stay out of the white supremacist way and shit, you know what I'm saying, and you know how they think, they ain't gonna fuck with you. Like these niggas right here, though, will purposely just try to destroy you.
That's why I said, why would you want a black man over you? Guess what he gonna do? He gonna suppress a black woman. If he get to be in leadership, he gonna suppress.
That's what these men anyway. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Look, if they was our bosses, that's how you know these niggas ain't never gonna have no job as nobody boss, because they mentally ill and unstable, right? Unstable, and everybody gonna be able to see it. That's why they want to suppress us. Yeah, they don't even just want to suppress me. They want to suppress other men who don't think like them. That's right. And
try to tell other grown men what to do, try to son, like angry man always trying to son somebody. Like, nigga, you can't son no grown man, son them kids you got over there with that fat white bitch over there. He always trying to son somebody.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's hear some more of this shit.
Right or wrong, but when men are traumatized, we go hurt another person. When women are traumatized, we hurt themselves.
Hold on, y'all. You heard him say it. When men are traumatized, we hurt other people.
Like that's supposed to be a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, but I'm glad he said it, just like we said over here. When men get traumatized, they go out and murder innocent motherfucking people.
And you need to clip that shit so when they come up there, this nigga already said it, they go out and hurt other people.
God damn.
I want to get Bruno's perspective on this. All right, so just to answer the question, love will find her again. You know, there's always some simp out there willing to eat the leftovers. B. Taylor says we average people compared to her. When you turn off the stage lights and the cameras ain't rolling no more, you just like everyone else when it comes to marriage. And I'm willing to bet she's beginning to see the grass ain't greener just because you're a woman who got a little more dough than your hubby. I'm willing to bet she knows that your little money and your little fame ain't gonna wash out her regret from leaving this marriage. And B. Taylor, I do have a question for you. You know,
no, thank you.
Seeing you ain't got to answer it.
I know, so I don't care if you
that answer. Nothing wrong with being it. And I just
that nigga Bruiser is disrespectful all kinds of ways, y'all.
Oh,
so
is he?
Yeah, I was glad when he was shut the fuck up. And B. Taylor said, "No, thank you. Don't ask me nothing." Okay.
That's what I gotta say.
No, if you direct it,
it don't require you to answer. It just
hold on, y'all. B, you gotta relax, baby girl. You don't hold on.
I haven't even said
Hold on. Oh, so that's what we doing, B?
Yeah. Say yes.
Is that what we doing?
I'm not gonna sit here and let him disrespect
you. Don't even know what he's going to say yet.
He gonna say
something open to the possibility. Somebody might give you a compliment.
No, I don't.
I think no. Listen, I think that you look great right now. Why can't we just wait and see what he has to say? He's been polite, patient. He hasn't.
Y'all see this shit? This nigga, women already know. They've been dealing with these men for weeks, if not months, and they are disrespectful. And so she's like, I won't take questions for you. This nigga says, well, let him talk. And he might not disrespect you, but just take it. Because he's okay with. So, as the women, I'm glad the women are saying no. Do not, that's right, say no. And stand firm. Stay firm. The niggas who disrespect, but they don't get to ask you shit.
Nothing. Nada.
And maybe if they want you to continue to participate, they'll kick the disrespectful niggas off, or they'll stop being disrespectful. Ladies, here we go.
Spoken yet? He just said, I have a question. He didn't say that anything negative to you.
Come on, ladies, we got to be a lot more open to the
I don't want to
possibilities.
answer it, so it doesn't make any sense.
You didn't hear the question yet.
I said I don't want to answer.
You didn't hear the question.
She don't
So
want to
isn't this
answer.
acting like a child though?
That's fine. You can say that all you want.
Thank
to.
you.
I'm not trying to like. I'm just giving you an example because I think
You
that
give an example about me, and I'm telling you, I don't give.
Thank you.
But I'm trying to let you understand something here.
I don't
This
need
is an
to
example.
understand.
And then the mammy jumps in. Lady die DMT. Shut the fuck up and let a grown woman be a grown woman. And stop telling her she gonna act like a child. She acting like a respectable woman who won't be disrespected. Shut the fuck up.
For real.
Sucking these niggas' dicks. These niggas don't really want you, bitch.
They sure don't.
You need to take a page from this woman in the moment and not answer some of these disrespectful ass niggas' questions. Now,
if those women want to be so damn stupid, let them. Just save the ones that don't want to wind up like this.
Man, this shit is crazy, man. This shit right here is crazy.
This shit crazy. This shit.
Those women go learn the hard way where mammy gets them. And then when they grow up to be miserable,
they already know. They already know the men don't respect them. They know. That's why they shut the fuck up until they question. You notice some of them may never open their mouth yet. Y'all ain't noticed they got some people on this panel who still haven't opened their fucking mouth.
Scared.
Because they ain't gonna say shit until somebody asks them a question directly.
Yeah, scared of them niggas. I ain't scared
That's
of
right.
None of them. I tell Elton go suck a dick, nigga.
Watch. Some of them ain't gonna say shit until they ask them directly.
So I'm trying to say right now, I think that's what I don't want to say child like a 5-year-old. Let's say like a 14-year-old.
That's fine.
Tell a 14-year-old something. What do they do?
That's fine.
Okay, so I just want you to.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay.
Hold on. Let Bruiser finish. Let Bruiser finish his point.
Oh, he wasn't done. I wasn't either, but I'll let him finish so I can stay in my femininity.
But you from the country, so I know that you got that southern hospitality. So I know you're gonna let Bruiser finish. Go ahead, Bruiser.
No. The only thing I was gonna say, Taylor, no disrespect at all. I remember being on the panel with you before, and seeing that Anton finds nothing wrong with being a narcissist. You felt the need to ask him, is he a narcissist? So I recall you stating that it's nothing wrong with having a roster of men. So I'm asking you, and I don't want to say the other word to trigger you or disrespect you. So I will say, are you a roster woman?
What are you bringing up something that happened months ago? What's your point of directing that?
No, I'm just saying, what
does that have to do with narcissism?
It don't, but because
you just wanted a point to bring that up.
If you understand the way I put it, Anton clearly said there's nothing wrong with it, so you felt the need to ask him, was he one? So I'm asking you, since you don't feel nothing wrong with having a roster of men.
Sucking his dick.
That's right. He's talking about something totally different, and because she asked Anton didn't have no problem with what she asked. See, she knew who this nigga is.
Yeah, that's why she said she didn't want to hear shit what he had to say. Then the mammy gonna jump in. You a child, well, bitch? If I'm a child, I'm a motherfucking child. Hold what you gonna do?
But smack the fuck out of her. That's what she'll get from a bitch like me.
Come through that screen and slap the shit out your ass.
Look at now, she looking dumb as fuck. She probably thought he was gonna act something real, and now she over there thinking, God damn.
That woman knew what he was gonna say. That's why she said she didn't want to hear that shit.
That's right. Ain't that some shit? That nigga looking down there in the dark.
We don't have to do something with these mammies, because these mammies are dangerous as motherfuckers.
We need to take their names down, y'all. So maybe that's the next stream, right? I think some of them do need to be called out.
They need to be called out because they dangerous as a motherfucker.
That's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start doing that tomorrow. Okay, Lady DYDMT. It's time to.
So I think she's so lucky. All these bitches need to be called out because they dangerous as a motherfucker. They gonna get women hurt with all this bullshit.
This shit is crazy. I agree with you. I'm sad, but and the niggas better shut the fuck up and let the women deal with the women, right? In fact, the men supposed to deal with the men, the women supposed to deal with the women, and that's how we will get through this shit. Okay, but it's sad because the right kind of men, the shitty men want to act like they better than the right kind of men.
Yeah.
The manosphere, oh man,
Manosphere don't care about no men. They don't care nothing about them men. They holler, we for men. No, y'all not. Y'all for people who suck your dick. That's who y'all for.
Right.
That's it. If you don't suck a dick, agree with them, they don't want to talk to you. You'll see. You this. You that.
So based on his questions, everybody, I remember what he's talking about. They was on a panel together, and this woman was up there, and she was talking about dating. They were talking about dating, and she was saying that she has a roster of men, and what she's saying is she'll date, right? Because that's what y'all do these days. Most of y'all meet men online and shit like that. And she's like, yeah, I'll date him and date him. We'll go out on dates. She said, yeah, I go through the dates until I find the one I want to date. She called him a roster. And the way she was kind of explaining it, and he's trying to embarrass her by bringing that shit back up. That's what he's trying to do. It has nothing to do with this topic, nothing to do with anything they talked about today. And that's all. And he's a bitch ass nigga.
But they think because you date somebody don't mean you sleeping with him. You just going on a date with him.
That's right. But even if she was deciding to sleep with him, it ain't none of they motherfucking business.
Right, Bomb. Right.
That's my word. Fuck these niggas. They mad because she ain't fucking them. That's what it is.
That's it. Yeah, if she have 200 dick, what are you worried about? You don't want her. You say she got too many bodies. What the fuck you got to talk about her then?
That's right. Leave her alone.
I don't understand this shit. Y'all holler, I don't like these women and they got these bodies and I don't like this and I don't like that, but y'all steady talking about it. Because y'all some bitches. These
exactly what you worried about them for. They ain't the
Bertha say, yep, the niggas won't get out the way. That's right. They won't get out the way. That's why a lot of these men don't understand why the back and forth with the women is because when we do want to have conversation with women, these niggas want to jump in and be save a woman, right?
Yeah.
Because they just want to fight women. But then they want to fight that woman too. When nobody else is there, they want to fight her. So she ends up being quiet on this panel. I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all notice some women is not saying shit. And then when they do say something, it's to protect one of these niggas.
Yep.
Like this lady DY, right? Lady Di. She only spoke up against another woman because she refused to listen to this nigga, Bruiser.
Who the fuck is this nigga? This nigga, I ain't gotta respect you. Just like I told him, nigga, I ain't gotta respect you. I don't know you. Shit. Fuck you.
Here we go.
Yeah, he don't mind. Okay, I asked him a question and he said, no, I'm a sociopath. Because I said, would you?
Okay, well, okay.
Right, so I'm not going to defend it, what you're trying to imply. Let's just.
No, it was just a simple question.
Okay, anyway.
Go ahead, one country.
Go ahead, country.
Okay, the reason I was asking about age groups is because I can kind of relate to Anton and Mr. Let. I can't see the rest. I'm sorry. When I think that it's funny that some men, not all, because I don't like saying y'all, because that's horrible. I have 5 brothers, so I don't say y'all. Feel like women sit down and actually think about y'all that much. And
you do.
No, we don't. No, I don't.
You do.
I think I'm a diamond in the rough. Maybe I am a narcissist because I don't think that deep into this whole gender issue that's going on. And I mean, I've been on a panel with Bruiser before, and he knows I can pop off and I can be nice. But the thing about it is, I don't think about like, oh my God, will he love me? Oh my God, am I being, I just try to be a good person. So I'm just astonished at the fact that y'all bring up all these points that surround where it's just women or children and women, we need to control them and this and that, or women say this and you contradicted yourself earlier already. And I'm confused, like, because I don't really sit around and think about what y'all thinking about like that. Maybe it's because I did have brothers and I came from a 2-parent home and I was taught, but I don't sit around and hope and pray and wish that men see me in a certain way. I just live in my truth.
Yeah, that's what's different.
Nah, we're not gonna validate this. That's not even in her nature as a woman.
It's in my nature.
It's like saying it's not in a man.
Look at that. And then Mr. Let Go said, yeah, that's a difference because you was raised with it too. He's saying your thought process is different. because you probably had something that the rest, that other people like him didn't have. And Anton stopping him like he's sunning him to say, nah, we're not going, you know what I'm saying? My God, here we go.
Man's nature to want to be great or want to conquer or to want to be praised or to be heralded and all of that. It's in our nature. It's the whole reason why the earth is the way it is and why we have such innovation and why, like, that's in your nature to
because you ain't got no innovation. You ain't create nothing.
Nothing. You don't even create life, nigga. While you holding something in your nutsack. We the one, we can terminate life and not have it because we have miscarriage. You can have abortion and we can stop your ass from being born, bitch.
Remember when he said, I'm for my daddy nutsack? I'm starting to believe him now. I think he came straight out of his daddy's nutsack. And
he came from the pits of hell. That's where he came from. Demon ass motherfucker. These straight niggas are straight up demons.
That's what Cola said. Because I agree. Most women today, because I listen to you younger women, y'all thinking about getting the bag, your kids, and peace. That's right. Most women, I hear y'all talking about, we got to chase this money because nobody want to be broke. Nobody want to be poor. Nobody want to fall homeless or any of that shit, right? So y'all went to get your education and did what you had to do to make sure you don't fall for that. And you definitely want to make sure your kid's good. That's what I've run into with the women, right?
Yeah, and I don't blame them, because you can go get some dick. They think marriage is the be all. It's not. Everybody's not made to be married.
Right. Oh, Lord, here we go.
I'm glad you're telling me what's in my nature, but I'm telling you, I've been surrounded by kings my whole life. And I know how I'm supposed to be.
So you married then? So you married then?
No. Why would I be married?
Woo, there she go. Just like you just said. Why would I be? She's been surrounded by kings all her life. That means she
gotta get married if she don't want to get married. They kill me with this marriage stuff. We're gonna get married to a sorry ass nigga just to say I'm married.
One country cookie girl. Yes, I hear you. She said, why do I have to get married? She said she's already protected by a bunch of kings, real men, not no bitch ass niggas who need for us to be under his thumb so he could feel like a man.
Like a man, yeah.
So
thanks.
So you've been surrounded by kings your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And these kings taught you what? Help me to understand this. What have they taught you that has helped you? I'm sorry, let me finish the whole question. What have they taught you that has given you this insight that has allowed you to live your life carefree and I don't really care because I'm a queen type of attitude?
I never said I was a queen.
I said type attitude. You got to hear me out. And see, that's the thing about women is that they start to get emotional and they start to reveal themselves. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to walk you through this so that you can actually hear the entirety of what it is that I'm saying before you answer. All right.
Okay.
What is it about you or what has your kings taught you that has allowed for you to have this I am a queen type of mentality and for you to not have the same nature that every other woman that exists on the planet Earth has?
No, that everybody don't have that nature, bitch.
Yeah, he dumb as hell.
Everybody is not worthy
of
me.
That's right.
And what do you bring that's like so great that other women can't perform that same thing?
You can Google my real name.
What's her real name?
There she go. Look, and so they laughing like it's funny.
Yeah.
She's saying, hey, you might not know me under this name, but under my real name, I got some shit with me. I got some proof of who my work. And them niggas laughing like, ha, 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 ha. But these are the niggas with no daddies. You see? So.
What's your real name?
Z is in zebra. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, I got you. Go ahead. Put it in the chat. I'll check it out. We'll come back to this. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, hold on. I want to go to Precious. I know she hasn't had the opportunity yet. Go ahead. Precious, what are your thoughts about the Tia Mowry situation and what you did?
Yeah, I like Lucky was saying, Tia, that could just be a regret post. To leave your marriage because you're not happy, a committed marriage because you're not happy is now you could be looking back on it like, wow, I don't have my family together anymore. Wow, I don't have someone to do life with anymore. It's not, you can be unhappy, but unhappy doesn't always last. You have peaks and valleys in relationships. So, for her to say she'll find love again, like Bruce said, she probably will find love again. But will it be a love that included her children and her husband? These publicity stuff. Like I don't. If it was leaked, then it was in the works. Somebody knew about it. Somebody knew about their issues.
So can I address something real quick? She said she was happy when she got into the marriage. Then she graduated and was even happier when she got out of the marriage. But there's a lot of things that we have to acknowledge that women always profess self-love, right? So in that narcissist word, funny that Anton was talking about it earlier, is what women kept calling men. So is it wrong for men to be narcissists if women are going to keep engaging in self-love and they will leave their children, their marriage, everybody?
So we can't love ourselves, y'all. Apparently to this dude, we can't love ourselves. Like, you know, I can love me and my sons, my grandson, my husband. I can love my mother and father, my sister and brother, my aunts and uncles and cousins. Like I can really love lots of people, including myself. But what did happen, and I admit this, that we was taught to put others before us. And the young women are saying, no. We got to have this self-love. It got to be some self-care. And we can't even take care of others if we don't take care of ourselves. And I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
I agree. And these men don't like that though.
I'm glad these young women telling y'all, fuck y'all.
Oh yeah. Self-care. Because I can admit that I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know if
it.
I was, I don't know if I was taught it like, my mom didn't sit down and teach it to me, but that's what we saw, if that makes sense, right? And saw that, I'll die for him. I'll die for her. I'll die for and so, but that doesn't sound healthy, right?
Because the nigga ain't gonna die for you. But we was taught, like you said, Bum, and I think we was taught to love everybody and care about everybody else, not ourselves.
That's true. And when these women say it, you never see, I never deny it. Because it took me a long while to figure out, I have to, because remember I say that, hey, I love him, right? But he's supposed to love me. But what happens when the man don't love me the way I love him, right? Then that means I'm short. That means I'm giving him my all, but he's not giving me his all of what I need. So that means I'm slighted. I'm short. I'm the one not being taken care of properly because so that's why they say, hey, ladies, you got to take care of yourself. And if somebody love you, that's good. You can love them, but don't rely on other people loving you because you may not even get that shit.
Like I said, a man can take the best years of a woman's life, but you can't take his, but he can take yours.
Shit, that's what black women mess up. It's the men that black men are the reason for a lot of these black women downfalls.
Yeah. So y'all know I'm older, so I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You know what I mean? I realized that I was putting all into others, right? Yep. I'm not even saying that hubby wasn't putting all into me, but maybe it wasn't what like I could have put more into myself. You know what I mean? Because I think these men, and I think all of them at some point, right? Because life can get hard and nobody want to be responsible for other people. See, sometimes these men who are your husbands, just like I said, I was feeling some sort of way around 30 to 37, right? Maybe he was feeling some sort of way too. I don't know. Y'all, I cannot speak for him. I do not know. He never shared it with me, but maybe, and maybe, men, him being the hardworking man who got to go to work every day, I can imagine when it probably got tiring to him. When shit get hard, and then he knows that everything relies on him. Like we're gonna look towards him to make shit right. Right? He might be taking care of the basics, and then here I am, right? Here I am, another grown person, and the honest truth is, ladies, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Yep, that's why I tell y'all young women, take care of yourself. Fuck them niggas. If you want to fuck with them. But no, because they ain't gonna appreciate it and then you're gonna be left.
Take it. That's right. A man can leave you at any time. Y'all know we just celebrated our 30s. What did he say? 32nd anniversary or 33rd? One of them. Anyway, and he can leave at any time, just like I can leave. Y'all know. So just like I know that I can leave, but so can he. And tomorrow he could say, "I'm out."
Yeah.
And we got to always know that that's a possibility. And we got to be okay with that shit.
And if you have to be independent, fuck them niggas. I mean that, fuck them. Because when that nigga gone, what about when the women was depending on the man left, or whatever happened? They didn't know shit.
Right.
Don't get stuck like that.
That's right. Don't get stuck like
these
that,
niggas
y'all.
hollering about you masculine and you all this bullshit. Okay, I'm masculine, nigga. Then what? Now what?
I think some of these men don't like the fact that they have you over a barrel, right? They take pride in leaving you. And then but what they get mad is if they leave your ass and you do well.
Yeah, and you do well. Yeah.
Thrive.
Yeah, if you thrive. You know, I think that some men don't leave because they know you're going to thrive. I think some men, you know what I mean? Like they know that you just a bad bitch. Like you the right one. Like they know that you gonna get through it. And so they don't even think about, leaving you because they know you that one. And then they got some men though, when you rely too much on him and make him think that he got one over you, I think some of those men leave. I think they purposely leave me. Yep. That's what I think. That's what I think.
That's why I say you gotta have a ram in the motherfucking bush. Fuck them niggas. You leave. Okay, I'ma cry, but time will heal everything. I'll get over you and move on. Shit. Fuck them. Don't y'all get stuck like these young girls. I'm telling y'all.
That's right.
Listen
Cola
to these
said that's why you gotta
niggas.
always have your shit together. That is facts.
Yeah. These dumbass niggas talking all this shit. Oh, you shouldn't get an education. You shouldn't get this. Okay, if the nigga leave, then what?
That's right.
You stuck out.
And remember, we all get older.
Yeah, we all
That's
gonna
all
get
I'm
older.
saying. We all gonna get older. And some of these men listen to them. We listening to them right now on this panel. Some men who you would think is decent men, right? And they literally are telling us how they think.
How they think.
Right? And they wives, that's right. They literally telling us how they think, how nasty and trifling these niggas are. I think some of them really like to play games. Anton is married with a daughter, and he's on here referencing his wife as a hoe, right? He's talked about her sexual, like, yeah, she was a virgin with me. That who business is that?
That's what I'm saying. Who business is that?
This nigga, like, when I'm on here talking about me, right? That's me talking about me. But I do not talk about my husband. If my husband want to tell you whether he was a virgin, not a virgin, how many women he was with before me, any of that, that's him. That's for him to do. This nigga's on here talking about his wife. To brag.
I was a goddamn virgin shit at one point.
Right. This nigga talking about his wife to brag on him. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, but I
about
him. That nigga dumb as fuck, man.
That's why I said that nigga was always like that. He just bought the representative with him to get people in, and then after that, that shit came out. Cause you can't hold that shit. You can't hold that shit if you who you are. You can do it for a little bit, but that shit gonna come out. And he just like the rest of these niggas.
Yeah, the billionaire mindset socialite said, yeah, my sister had a hubby who stayed because her living conditions wouldn't change, but his would. He told her that. Man, we gotta, some of these men, I didn't even know men could be like this, y'all. so nasty, so devastating. When this nigga said that women need to be under their thumb, when this other nigga said women are like children.
Children, yeah.
I never heard this in my fucking life. All the women who did everything, like this nigga, if he's from a single mother, then you mean to tell me your mother was a child, but yet she took care of you by yourself? I didn't know that's what children do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All women are children. No, motherfucker, how we children, nigga? You children. Go fight the white man. They won't fight the white man. They want to fight us. That's the whole point. They want to fight us. They won't go fight that white man, but they want to fight the black woman because they think, they can fight us. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Candy Lane, how you doing, sis?
You got white men know that black men are talking about black women.
Man, I played the video earlier with a white man. He talks great about black women. You know what I mean? These men, they don't have nothing to say about him. But here we go.
Behind for self-love. Like how old do we get until we start learning to love someone else? If y'all gonna engage, if women as a whole, not all of y'all, are gonna engage in self-love, then is it right for men to engage in narcissism?
Narcissism isn't about self-love though. It's an unhealthy view of yourself. Like in reality, it's a mental illness. That even I get they said women have been saying men are narcissists, but the truth is just the amount of women as well are narcissists. So it's not something that it's so common. I want to say a therapist once told me the best word for us to use is just an asshole. That's really what it is. If you just look at the traits of an asshole, if you've been in a relationship with one, you always dismiss, you don't get validation, all the wrong things, nothing like the beginning. So it's so common the traits that one might say everybody has narcissistic traits because that's how common it is as far as the behavior in the generation that started off saying men are narcissists. It was the misrepresentation of certain behaviors that men have that women had to find a name for, and then vice versa. Like it's really just an asshole. It ain't even that deep. Yeah, I mean, it can be hard. You have different stages. I want to make that clear, but the everyday narcissists, like you probably meet them all the time. They probably cool people.
No, but what I more specifically mean, the way let's say we're all using those words wrong. Women are combating whatever they do for themselves is saying self-love, right? Is it self-love abandoning your kids or your husband or your position to a family? Is that self-love? Is that
no,
love?
It's not. And women use self-love like it's some journey that they have to take by themselves in their late 30s and 40s, as if, they don't know who they are until then. If you don't know who you are at that age, you shouldn't have gotten married. You shouldn't have included somebody else in your life.
Y'all just ask me why.
Let me just say, so the real Precious, she's the one I was talking about when I was saying that she wasn't going to speak not one peep of a motherfucking word until they called her name. And y'all saw that's exactly what happened earlier. They asked her what you thought. She was sitting up here this whole time and never said a word. And now she's saying women using the self-love, and if she don't know who she is by a certain age, then she shouldn't have got with nobody. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I said these mammies is out of fucking control. We need to start talking about these bitches. Fuck these niggas. Let's talk about these damn mammies. It's ridiculous. You still ain't got no man. You still over there cyber sucking they dick. And you still ain't got none. Now now these women's up on here on the panel. What the first thing they ask you? Where your husband at, bum? Why he got you on the panel? Why these bitches on the panel?
This is my thing. Let me say this, ladies, because what she said is totally wrong. You can have children and end up losing yourself. And what does losing yourself mean when you have to find yourself again? You have put yourself, you start working to take care of your family. You start taking care of your family, right? You start losing a portion of you because you become this woman who's just about making money and making sure you feed your family, right? So you might lose a part of you, just a little bit. It might be just a little bit where you have to come back and start figuring out who you are again. Like I, as a woman who was a mother for years, even let's not even bring the hubby in it. Let's just bring the children. Right? When them children entered high school, y'all, I had to figure out who I was again. Because I spent 15 years, actually 17, right? Both kids was in high school in like that 17 years of me just being mommy and wifey, right? But mommy was the one that, that's the difference. Y'all see, now I'm struggling with trying to be grandmother. right? Because I still want to be I would still want to be a sexy wife for my husband, right?
Yep.
But I don't. But then I have this grandson. Y'all here, I'd be excited. Legally want to lay between me and his grandpa. But hey, I still want to be with my husband sometime, but I'm legally. That's what I mean by you can lose yourself. And then you gotta come back and do that self-care and figure out who you are and who you want to be. And I still haven't figured it out at this stage of my life yet, because I want to be grandma so bad, but I also don't want to just be the woman sitting in the house sewing, if that makes sense. Right?
Yeah, you got to reinvent yourself and all that. You know, once you have kids and all that stuff, and they get grown, then like you say, you got grandkids.
Yep.
And you married. You still want to be, like you said, sexy for your husband.
That's right. And it can be confusing because, you know, you don't want to be too sexy around the grandkids. You don't want to be too sexy around the kids, you know, and then I want to be the grandmother too. Like it's just a lot. So it's not as simple as this woman is making it seem like, ooh, if you lost yourself, then you shouldn't have got with nobody. Girl, shut the fuck up.
That's why she ain't got nobody. That's why that bitch sitting up there with them, hoping that one of them take her.
Ladies, I am warning y'all about this because I don't want y'all to, when it happens to you, if it happens to, even if you don't have children, it will happen to you, ladies. When you reach different stages in your life, you're going to get a little older, you know, and you no longer going to be maybe the fun girl, because now you're a little older. You might want to become a little more sophisticated, you know. Listen, this shit going to happen whether you have children, whether you get married or not.
Yep.
Like somebody said in the chat, we are always evolving. Some people devolve, which they may consider even evolving, right? I guess it depends on how they look at it. But this woman talking about they should have did this, they should.
Yeah.
Listen, that's how they go. When women like her, who won't listen and want to criticize women who say what they say, they gonna have it hard.
Yep, because life will slap you like a motherfucker. Shit. Shit. Life got the hand. Shit.
Hell yeah. Listen, it's easy being the young woman. But y'all give yourself 10 years, you're not gonna be the young woman no more.
Nope.
You give yourself 20 years, some of y'all gonna be right where me and Charzay are.
Yeah.
And you gotta be okay with that.
Yeah, and like, I'm faster than a motherfucker.
I know that motherfucker, right, Charzay. Listen, lady.
Damn.
I swear before.
I love me.
I hope y'all could tell I have no jealousy or hate with you young women. In fact, I look at y'all and I see lots of hope for the future, right? I promise you. But if you hear some of these men tell it, I'm old and I'm going to be jealous of young women. Why would I be jealous of you? I wouldn't. Because I'm a fabulous motherfucker at my age still today.
Yeah.
And I'm never not going to compete with you all. Because I never would have done that, even if I was your age. I didn't compete against other women like that. Like me and my girlfriends, we got together and we was cool with getting with other women, baby. And you know, and it was just is what it is. There's enough men out here for all of us.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And
I talk to young girls and they because I'm not jealous of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They like me because I'm not jealous. I'm not trying to compete with you. Shit.
Right.
I want y'all to have y'all do y'all thing. I did mine.
No, that's right.
Nobody jealous of no young. That's the first thing they holler. Y'all jealous of these young women. Well, we all gonna get old. They gonna get old just like I did. So now what? That's it.
That's right.
Shit.
Love yourself, ladies. I'm telling you.
And you know what's crazy? Men be the older men, be the main ones trying to compete with younger men.
Ain't that so? I know that's true. The
older men are still try to be hoes. And it gonna get to a point where they gonna be too old. They want a younger woman to be their hospice wife, whatever they call it.
He said it hospice wife.
Look, Bon, least See, they dick stop working at a certain time. So our pussy don't stop. Get the fuck out of here.
Look, Jay, you're right. Those older men are always telling y'all younger men that you shouldn't worry about the young woman. You know, go and make your money. He gonna be with the younger girl, and when you get his age, then you can have the young girl. That's what Kevin Savage was
No,
telling
I
you.
don't want no older man left. I don't want no old man leftovers when I get that age.
So it's really the older man competing with you younger men, and they figured out a way of doing it by convincing y'all that they're right. It's the dumbest thing. I've never seen no shit like that.
Luckily,
yeah. Tender dick ass niggas can't dick don't even work. You gotta go get Cialis and shit. Damn back hurt. They got my back hurt. I can't move. Nigga, get the fuck on.
Let me fast forward some of this stuff. Let me see. Here we go.
I wasn't married.
So it's like self-love is something that if you're gonna proclaim self-love, don't get married until you fully know who you are as a person.
Shut the fuck
Yeah, I heard it. She said, I know that's dumb as hell. If you gotta have self-love, then don't get married. What the fuck? Even if you don't have
self-love for yourself.
You supposed to be dumb.
God damn. Women don't believe that shit. Don't believe these damn ass mammies. No. Love yourself.
Please love yourself all the time, ladies. If whatever you gotta do to love yourself, do it. Like
love yourself.
Yes.
Don't listen to these old dumb ass bitches sitting on here for DNA. Because they dumb as fuck. That's dumb.
She said if you gotta go get self-love. So I guess she don't love herself. But maybe she don't self-love.
I guess she don't.
Until you fully know
self-love is something you should continue to do though. Like I don't know why people act like self-love stopped just because you get married. You still gotta do your individual work. I don't know why people do that. And I think in her case she was saying if it's an issue or I don't feel, negative. You know those people that just drain you
But Lucky, she said, I hope I find love again. So what is she looking for?
Use those people.
That's not your family. I don't believe
you can choose to set boundaries with those people and not be around them though. So it's still
right. You can't do that in a marriage. You can't say I don't want to be around you or I want to be divorced.
Well, see, the problem is that there's no real accountability because whoever that person is, they was that person before you married them. And so to sit here and act like you didn't choose them or you didn't know what you was getting yourself into, the reality is that in most instances, women and often at times are influenced by outside forces, which then influence how it is that they're gonna move within their household when they were just perfectly fine prior to leaving that relationship. And so
he's her therapist.
What you find it.
He's dumb too. He's dumb.
You dumb, Anton. Shut the fuck
up.
I
got something to say.
Go ahead.
Who the hell was that dude and Anton and camera trying to hug him like they boyfriend and girlfriend?
I thought I was trying to get back to it. I did see it, and then I wanted to know if that was his wife or who that was. Let me see if I can find it. Damn. I saw it for a flash of a second. I
wonder is that man and that lady in a poly relationship with Anton, because that way it looked like to me.
That is a man.
Where? Wait a minute. Is that somebody hugging him?
Yes. At first I thought that was his wife came to say hugging good night, but that's a man.
God damn, this nigga.
Wait, let's see.
These niggas gay.
You watch it, y'all.
What the fuck?
Y'all just asked me why I wasn't married.
So it's like self-love is something that if you're going to proclaim self-love, don't get married until you fully know who you are as a person. Until you fully know who you
self-love
are.
is something you should continue to do though. Like I don't know why people act like self-love stopped just because you get married. You still gotta do
get married until you fully know who you are as a person.
God damn it!
Until you fully know who you are.
Something you should continue.
Bum, you need to screenshot that shit.
Watch. It's not even done. He kissed him just now. And then watch what's about to happen.
No, like I don't know why
he grabbed him by the head.
Stop just because you get married. You still gotta do
That's boyfriend relationships too.
Oh, wait a minute.
Them niggas fucking. I don't care what you think.
Oh, wait, we gotta do it again, y'all. Watch.
They don't know who they are until then. If you don't know who you are at that age, you shouldn't have gotten married. You shouldn't have included somebody else in your life.
Y'all just asked me why I wasn't married.
So it's like self-love is something that if you're gonna proclaim self-love, don't get married until you fully know who you are.
There you go, watch it go.
Until you fully know who you are.
There go the kiss. Y'all
You
see the
ain't
kiss?
kissed it? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, look, that's the kiss.
It's something you should continue to do, though. Like, I don't
Look,
know why.
and there goes another kiss. You about to
Look,
look.
grab him by the head and kiss him in the mouth.
Like self-love, stop.
Look. Oh, somebody snapshot that right there for me. God damn, let me see how I can grab that. Let me see. I'm gonna put that on the tie.
Oh, Black Beauty up here.
Hey, Black Beauty, is that you? I got to grab this shit.
Hi, but I don't think y'all could hear me.
We can hear you now. There you. What you gotta say, sis? I gotta grab this.
So, I listened to a little bit, but not everything. So,
girl, right now it's a kid, and nobody gonna mention it. This nigga look like he about to kiss him. Now, at
He
first
look like
I was
he about to
thinking maybe
tongue
that.
him, boy. You look how you looking at him. He about to tongue his motherfucking ass. I need that thing so I can send that shit to Chad. Shit.
Wait a
And I
minute,
know
let
they
me.
see that shit.
that
Wait
was
a
like,
second.
yes.
I'm gonna make
I
a
know
little
they
clip.
see that shit. If we see it, I know they
Thanks,
see
J
it.
Mike, because I didn't even see that shit.
I did.
Oh, I saw it, but I didn't see it. You know, I'm trying to catch it. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to catch this again. I'm gonna make a little clip, a little recording with my iPad. Give me a second. Let me press play. I want to catch the whole.
Is something that if you're gonna
come on, go.
Self-love, don't get married until you fully know who you are as a person. Until you fully know who you
Self-love is
are.
something you should continue to do, though. Like, I don't know why people act like self-love stop just because you get married. You still got to do like individual work. I don't know why people do that. And I think in her case, she was saying she did that, so she kept putting herself behind a lot of things, which is her choice. Nobody asks you to do. You have to make time for yourself, especially as a mother. You drive yourself crazy, and now you wondering why you just so happy to get a peace, a quiet space on the toilet. Like, it really be that bad. And then when your kids come bang on the door, you don't even get that space. So it can drive you crazy.
But Lucky, she said, "I hope I find love again."
Oh hell nah. What y'all got to say to that? I told y'all, man, secretly these niggas be married, but they be taking dick.
They be taking dick.
At first, I was gonna say maybe that was one of his sons, but he never said he had a son. He only said he had a daughter, right? Which I see. So that, like, no matter who that is, remember we just saw a video today where what's the rapper name? We was talking about him kissing his son.
Blueface?
No, the older rapper, the one who smacked what his name? The one who smacked no dude last year.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Remember we was talking about Will Smith earlier as far as him kissing men and
I be
shit.
forgetting Will Smith was an rapper for a little bit in the mid to late 90s, but he been acting. His rap career didn't take off, so
What you mean didn't take off? He was a big rapper. Yeah, Will Smith was a big rapper before he was a actor.
And then he did 3 degrees of separation where he was in there giving somebody some dick. They said he fought for that role.
Yeah, so those of us older know him as the rapper. And those and y'all who younger, y'all
Yeah, well, he
know
was
him as the actor.
he was a successful rapper. He just became an actor too.
Yeah. But yeah,
he just did acting better than he did rapping.
But
he was a successful rapper.
Back. Will Smith did start off as a rapper before he was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's how he got that.
My parents don't understand. That was his number one.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Do 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 do. Yeah, that nigga was bad back in the day, baby. He was a good rapper, okay?
And he's a good
just don't understand. Huh?
He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor too. He ended up turning into, but at first he was not. Okay. Remember when he did that I couldn't stand that 6 degrees of separation. Because that nigga was playing gay too good.
He was playing it too good.
Oh, and I was a little confused. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
When that lady came in the room and heard that dude in there moaning, shit.
Oh, man.
He's like, what the fuck?
And remember, I was still young. And that was his first real acting, right? He did the Prince of Bel-Air, yeah. But this shit was something different, and no other rapper had been doing this. So if I'm correct, he's the first rapper going actor.
Yeah.
Besides, like they had Beat Street and shit like that, where the rappers was playing like they were rappers or DJs, but this was different.
Yeah, he was acting.
Yeah, he was acting. Yeah. So he's the first.
Yeah, he did that shit too good.
Oh man, that shit was too good. Okay, but he got better and better and better. So yeah, he's a good actor. I'll give it to him. Okay, now this shit's still going. God damn. We're gonna fast forward to see what the hell they talking.
You might need to double check whether your mama was telling the truth, Robbie. You know I love you, but that sounded a little wild. We on Lock Nation with the 20 ball says B. Taylor love. Ms. Parker, JR, you are give a dog a bone. 2000 party. Oops. Out of time. My bacon smelling fine. If you know, you know. Shout out to Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood. If y'all know anything about that, y'all know nothing about Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood. 499 from G Firm says Bruiser looking like he camped up under the moonlight. Double R Quake says now Mr. Let Go slapping accountability away from women like E Honda. Fight. Mr. TKO says B. Taylor. TS is definitely resting in her masculinity. Every panel she's on. What up, Anton and Ali? Marcus Evans says, Brother Anton, bring back Pearly on the panel. Carnell Galloway is a new member. We appreciate you. KB says, I'm not sure I understand, so maybe the panel can help. How can a woman love her children if she doesn't love herself? I ask because it's odd to me that it's odd to me. How can we create life and not understand love? It seems counterproductive. To go, 5 ball. Narcissist is Greek mythology of a person falling in love with their own reflection. People come up with so many things about what a narcissist is. Shaking my head. Holman Harvey says, wait, did Lucky just call Anton an a-hole? Maybe not. Miss Parker, young lady, this shall be clipped. Lord. Queen Sheba says, Anton, you're making it personal and is distasteful. I disagree. Our new member, Don Allen 80 is in the building. Says, one country, listen to B. Taylor and stop talking. KB, a half a century of knowledge says, you can't say your daughter is a miracle while telling her she's an accident, ma'am. Me University says, Precious, let go and Lady Die. Looking like a baroness, destroyed and Cobra Commander. Queen Sheba says, Anton is saying it. Why you attacking folks' kids? I ain't attacking nobody's kids. I just called it like it was. Raw B says, my mother had her tooth tied, cut and burnt, and had twins a decade later. Miracles do happen. You might need to double check whether your mama was telling the truth, Raw B. You know I love you, but that's
Lord have mercy. Look, so you don't think her mom could have had her tubes tied, cut and burned, and still have kids? Because my mom had one baby with her with an IUD in, right? And then she got her tubes tied and had my little sister. So these men are dumb. They don't even know. Like, you too old not to know, Anton. Y'all, if they cut your tubes, that's why they burn them now. They laser burn them.
Yeah, I had mine tied, clipped, and burned so I wouldn't get pregnant.
That's right. But they used to only cut them and tie them. They used to cut them and tie them. But they could come loose and reattach, and then a woman could get pregnant.
Yep.
So now what they do is they cut them, tie them, and burn them.
Burn them. Yep.
Yes, because my grandmother, after she had my mom and the youngest sister, she went on ahead and got her tubes tied and stuff. She ended up having or getting pregnant again. The baby didn't make it.
Tubes, right?
But the baby, the baby was gone. But she did get pregnant again afterwards. And then with me myself, I was on an IUD. And no, I didn't get the IUD at this time. But I did take a morning after pill. And I still have my daughter.
Yeah,
and then
that's what Bob said.
And then years later, I ended up getting because I got my IUD 6 weeks after I had my daughter. So into my second IUD, I ended up getting pregnant again and not knowing it, and had a miscarriage. So that is definitely something. And if I'm anything like my mama's child, A man can look at me and I can get pregnant.
Get pregnant. I know that's right.
Don't even look at me.
So these niggas don't know what they talking about. Like you said,
They
I
don't.
had to get mine tie clip and burn because it was dangerous for me to have any more kids.
Yeah, and then bomb. Like these are like the same type of people that argue with you for what was it, 2 hours about a period?
There, girl.
So I can't take them
They
serious.
argue about a period.
Girl, I had a conversation with two men about a period, girl. I had them talking for 2 hours, girl. They was convincing me that of some shit they thought I didn't know, girl. It was funny as hell. I wish I could go and get them old ass videos, girl. I'm quite sure they was happy as hell when the videos came down when I lost them channels. Cause baby, the shit I done put some of these men through. Okay. They always want to argue with women about everything, including our own bodies.
Our own body is being a woman. They always gotta argue with like, I know the nature of a woman. Bitch, you ain't no woman like I would know the nature of a man.
They talk about the nature of women. They got that shit from Kevin. Kevin got that shit from BGS. Right? BGS sitting over there like a nerd and shit, talking about the nature of a woman. The nature of a woman is. These niggas is dumb. Here we go.
Gases. I'll let the lady go first.
I don't know, Joe Button. I always feel like if you can't help, don't hurt. You know, if they're failing, they're failing. Let them know that they're not doing something right. Let them know, you know, maybe this just isn't the lane for you.
I don't know what you talking
A person
about.
like 50 Cent. He can't pop his shit and just say, hey, let me pull up for no reason. Mayweather gets shamed for years about flexing his own money and the things he does with his own money. I'm saying there's some gender bias, but I think it's always taken differently when men have such an approach where they get to pop their shit. And just like JR asked you, he asked, was it a narcissist? I think if we were talking about a woman, I don't think that question in general, people would have thought, oh, she's a narcissist or she's this and that, because we promote girl bosses, but men who get
But what you don't understand is that life is a competition. This is why women can't think like men. In most instances, women can't compete like us because we are looking to take your soul. Listen, in a competition.
Bitch, you gonna take us, your wife's soul, bitch. How you gonna take my soul?
Listen, Anton, that y'all, everybody in the sound of my voice right now, doing the live and the replay, you let Anton Daniels know I'm willing to compete against him in damn hit anything. And anything that he want to compete in that where I physically can't do it, I'll let my husband, who's about 10 years older than him, take my place. Okay? This nigga is a loser. Okay? We ain't hear this nigga serving his country. We don't know what job this nigga ever had. This nigga is a liar, right? And I'm just saying, he's a loser. He's stupid, dumb, can't remember anything, don't know anything about anything. If you want to do any kind of contest, surveys, trivia, anything, tell him I'm down with it. And I'm quite sure a lot of other women, we would definitely love to take the bomb squad, the women in the bomb squad would love to take about 5 against 5. 5 of us women against 5 of their men. And let's do some trivia. If they want to throw in some women, we can throw in some men on our side too. Them niggas dumb. Hey, man, you coming back? What time is it?
I had just watched a video of him earlier. It was like a year old video. And
you saw it?
Started stuff with a woman.
Huh?
He started stuff with a woman, and the woman not only came back and was like, you know, I heard my name being brought up. But then after he tried to go in on her husband came in, or fiance or something had came in, and he started going off on Anton. But I looked in the comments and stuff, and of course people was on Anton's side, calling her man a pookie and all this other stuff, and calling her a baby mama, and it was crazy. But yeah, they was still on this man's side, even though
that's what they do. You know,
calling him what is that? What's that term that they use for men that
a simp?
was calling
him,
but
they always trying to call somebody simp. Nigga, you a simp because you talk about bitches all day. Like Taz said, y'all niggas are simp because you sit there and talk about the nature of a woman, talk about women day in and day out. Y'all simp. What the fuck you worried about somebody else's woman? Sierra, Carly B. These women are married. That's the fuck you keep worrying about.
And they wouldn't have with them in hell. So I don't know why they keep worrying about these women.
They want to go against women.
They're not
all women. You see, and then he used women to make money because his title has always got something to do with a black woman or a woman. With Beyonce, Rihanna, whoever's in the headlines, these niggas use their names and their titles. Whether it's Lizzo, it don't fucking matter. These niggas are losers. They use us to make their fucking money.
That's how they make money, and we need to stop this shit.
That's right.
I'm tired of them making money off of us. Tired of them stupid ass bitches too.
And they are
all it is about a goddamn bag. What the fuck?
They loving ASAP Rocky right now in his position, like talking about he's living like the good life and stuff. And
that shit could be taken away from your ass. Niggas don't know that shit could be taken from you in a day.
And then talking bad about her not wanting to get married. I see why. If she doesn't want to get married, this girl's a billionaire. Why?
Oh hell yeah! Who not trying to get married?
Huh?
Who you say not?
Talking about Rihanna?
Yeah, Rihanna's.
They engaged.
Why would? Yep. So I see her getting a strong lawyer for that if she does decide.
Hell yeah, she best do that.
Yeah,
wrong.
You know what I'm saying, but she going on a second child.
They just engaged. They don't mean they gonna get married.
My question is, why would they get? Because I question it a lot. Like, they at a different status than all of us, right? They got, especially her, right? Talking, this woman hit $1 billion. Y'all know she's a billionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she hit a billionaire, became a billionaire like last year sometime. And what is the purpose of her getting married? Essentially,
she got more money than them niggas.
That's right. And even if she didn't, but I'm wondering, wealthy people, what is the purpose of them getting married? Like, they don't have to worry about the shit we got to worry about, you know what I mean?
Absolutely not, yeah.
So her baby's going to be taken care of, whether it's his end, her end, forever. What you thinking, baby? What's the purpose of wealthy people like that getting married, essentially with somebody who might take their money? Because on her end, she'll end up paying alimony, y'all.
Exactly. You're going to end up like a Wendy Williams or like a lot of the Black women that's in Hollywood that get married and end up having to pay these guys.
Yeah. You see, what you call him? Tia's husband, he applied for alimony. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy. Nah, what to do with?
But see, they ain't talking about that shit. They ain't talking about him applying for alimony.
He just applied for alimony like last week. He sure did. And even though he got just 1 million less than her, he wants some of her money. She was like, look, you take your money, I'm gonna take my money. They did have a prenup. And that nigga done turned around and said, I want alimony.
He didn't want to be on the bus stop no more.
But he got 3 million. They say he got 3 million. She got 4 million. Now that don't necessarily mean that's true, because I'm wondering, where did he get $3 million? He was an actor, right?
No.
But he wasn't acting that long. Like all that money, some of that money would have been gone if he was taking care of family. But if she was taking care of the family, then he was able to keep his money. But now he want her money.
Yeah, because she did the game for a long time. The game. She was in there.
What actor he did? He was a kid actor, wasn't he?
No, he didn't. He didn't play in different stuff. He didn't play in some stuff.
Yeah, but not what he played in.
He played the dude in Tupac. You remember when they did the movie Tupac?
Tupac?
They did a Tupac movie. He played the dude that whatever the dude that got Tupac in trouble.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't play this some stuff. He didn't play this some stuff, but he still ain't. I don't think he got more money than she do.
Oh yeah, no, he don't. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely.
Them niggas just be saying bullshit. Just
I'm not gonna lie.
It sound good.
Before like years and years ago, like I used to think he was cute. I liked him. I did. I liked him. And when I found out that he got with the sister, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, okay, cute couple, but I didn't know like the situation and shit and stuff. I just
I always thought he was nice looking.
Yeah, I just thought that they had like the same, and celebrities normally date each other. I didn't know she picked him up from a damn bus stop.
Yeah, we didn't know that they getting a divorce that he came from the bus stop. I thought he was just the actor she met.
Yeah, right. I thought they met like at a party or something.
Yeah, I didn't know she picked him up at no damn bus stop.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, so that's probably even huh?
They were at an audition and then they saw him at the bus.
Oh, yeah. My hubby said they was at an audition together, and then I guess he went to the bus stop afterwards, and that's when they picked him up. Oh, okay. So,
but she didn't know him, right? She just, he was catching a bus, and she just gave him a ride.
Yeah, but then did y'all hear the story where they said, well, they were friends for a while, they wasn't even intimate and shit?
Yeah.
So to me, it even sounded weird. It sounded like maybe he wasn't really into her, but then like that was weird to me. The way the story.
He supposed to trying to talk to the other sister, the goofy one, because the other one is goofy to me.
Oh, I don't know.
That's here too. Married is like, to me, even though they're identical twins, I think the one he married to me is like the prettier one, but they're still gorgeous. Both of them are still just pretty to me. They're very pretty.
Yeah. The other one just kind of goofy. She was always kind of goofy.
Yeah, a little bit more goofy.
Yeah, when she was like, yeah, we were friends for a while, and then we decided to try to be intimate. That was weird. That was just too weird. I'm like, shit, I was young and all y'all was friends, and then you decided to be intimate. That don't.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
But I don't think that she said she got with him when they got married. She was still a virgin or something. Then when they got married.
Oh no, I don't think that. I don't think she said that, but she did say that it took them a while to get together.
Yeah.
Which for men, when men like you, it don't take him a while to get, you know what I'm saying? And she said she liked him off the rip. That's why they stopped and picked him up. You see what I'm saying? Like, so she was liked him off the rip, but it sounds like he didn't like her at first. So,
I thought she said she was a virgin before they got together, or whatever. That before they, she was a virgin, and when they got married, she was a virgin when they got married because they never did sleep together.
Maybe so. That might be true.
Y'all know what picture that I see? It's not them though, but it's Russell Wilson and Sierra. There's a certain picture that's floating around the internet, and people have been interpreting it like in different ways. Man, some people see some bad stuff in that picture. I look at it as, man, they looked worn out. Like after it happened, the picture was taken right after their honeymoon. And they was both looking in separate ways in the car. And they just look worn out. I was like, I bet they had like all the sex in the world. It just was like tired and just, ready to go and get to their lives. But other people was like, look, they're sick of each other already. I was like, no, that ain't what I
see. Just the most niggas that want Russell Wilson, them old gay ass niggas, always hollering about his money. Why y'all trying to protect this man money? It ain't even y'all money.
Yeah, because that looked like exactly what after a honeymoon should look like. Like, woo, they looked worn out.
Shit, after vacation, you ever went on a vacation and you had fun? Then you worn out after the vacation. Shit, you be needing a break from the vacation and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. I got on planes with glasses on because I still had a hangover. With a
yeah. That's why I said these niggas don't hear a word. They weird as fuck.
They wishing on the downfall of that. They can't wait for Sierra
and Russell Wilson to break up.
I hope that
I told you.
Yeah, I hope that never happened because
that's what they're
gonna be doing.
To me, they look happy. So I don't know. They look happy to me. He look like he happy with Sierra.
Yeah.
They got 2 kids. They could be tired. They can even be tired of each other. Ready to go sleep? What you doing? My head hurt. I'm gonna take my medicine as soon as I find it. What's wrong? Anyway, y'all, I'm about to sign off because hubby is about to get in bed.
Oh, you gotta go take care of hubby.
No?
Gotta go take care of hubby.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some. This is our first time having our bed to ourselves all week. I bet.
Leaky gone?
Yeah, he went by his mom today. Girl, he been in this bed since Monday night. This is our first time in bed by ourselves. Legally been laying in the middle of me and his pop. Every night.
Y'all tired of feet in your mouths and toes up your nose and
yeah, I legally be under his pop.
Oh.
Pushing me on the edge of the bed. Both of them sleep wild, girl. Both of them sleep wild.
Oh my goodness.
So this is my first time really getting some rest. Hopefully, if I can. It's head cold that's coming. My head is killing me.
Is Licky feeling better? I remember you saying he didn't feel good.
Yeah, he had the flu. But you know, little boys, kids though, they resilient.
Oh yeah.
Nothing slowed him down. Yeah, he was jumping and doing everything like normal, but we knew he had the flu. I was giving him medicine.
Yeah, you said the same thing when he got COVID. Jumping around and still doing everything he was doing.
That's right. Babies be having COVID. You never know if they got it unless you test them. But so when he had COVID, he was doing the same exact thing. The only reason we knew he had COVID because his mom tested positive. He tested positive, and the only thing different with him was his stool. When he was using the bathroom, it was running. Yeah, but he had COVID though. But everything, he was still running around his house like it wasn't nothing new. So the kids are resilient. They can have it and you not even know it. If you don't test them, you wouldn't even know it.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
That's a good thing though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It could be the opposite where they're in the hospitals and almost dying and shit.
Right. We don't want sick babies. No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's the good thing about COVID. It was made to attack us adults. That's what it was made. Yeah. Kids can fight it. So.
Oh, before you go, I can't remember. I thought it was on your channel because I swear I spend most of my day on your channel now. I think we might have reviewed a certain Jubilee episode with the trans versus conservative people.
Was I here when that happened? I don't remember that.
I don't think that you were here. I think that
it
was one. I think during the time that you were asleep. But I ended up somehow, like in my recommendations, one of the girls that we like agreed with a lot, she was a conservative young lady, and she has a YouTube channel. And she came so I went to her channel and it was good. She got some stuff, and I like to hear from like the younger crowds and stuff, like the younger people, especially like conservative and stuff. Yeah, she has some really good stuff. So I'm like probably gonna email you some things regarding that, but she also my whole point of saying that was that she also reviewed the Jubilee episode that she was on. And she was very combative with a trans woman that was on the panel, and they ended up doing a show together. So that was very interesting. It was very interesting.
But if we can go through it tomorrow if you want. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'll be on here tomorrow.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I've been watching her a lot, like in the last 2 days. I'm like, yeah, I've been going back and forth. Like you're playing on my phone, and I got her on TV. So I'm like,
okay. So it's good. If it's good,
yeah.
I want to start getting people, different people on the channel anyway. You know, come up, we'll get interview them and have conversations with people. So y'all make a list of different people, y'all, and I'll go over and make friends and ask them to come over and go over on their panel.
Oh yeah,
that'd be. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, especially other women. You know, it's okay if we disagree or whatever. You know, I think that's a good thing because we are gonna. Me and Shazay said we're gonna spank some of these mammies this weekend.
We gonna get these
Shazay, you off this weekend or you work this weekend, Shazay?
I'm off at the hospital, so I work tomorrow. I get off at 7. So.
Okay, so we're gonna spend out the weekend spanking the mammies. We're gonna go and grab their names off that channel. We're gonna put their name in the title.
I'm so here. Yeah. I'm coming.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sick of these damn mammies. They just out of control.
That's right, ladies. Get prepared in the chat, ladies. We're gonna go after some of the mammies. We're gonna start off nice though. We're gonna tie Shazay to the chair. Put tape on the mouth. It only gonna last for about 10 minutes though, you know, because she gonna break through it.
You off that damn mountain.
10 minutes, try to.
We finna book and cook these damn bitches.
So while you tying Shazay up,
we're gonna tie her up just for a little bit, y'all. So she don't run them off, because you know we're gonna coax them over and be nice at first, and then but Shazay gonna be like, "You stupid bitch." They gonna be gone. They ain't gonna want to come up on the panel.
They ain't gonna come in.
I'll be like, "Bitch, how much dick you getting from them?"
Hey, we gotta, you know, be an example. You know,
so they want to know what the hell they talking about. What dumb bitch. I was saying the young lady and saying that she was young minded, and they said, "Nah, Bomb, she's a stupid bitch."
I ain't talking about the Taylor woman. The Taylor woman, I like her, but them especially the other bitch with the glasses, she was quiet until they said something to her.
Oh yeah,
damn dumb ass up.
And then she started talking about self-love. If they talk about self-love, then they shouldn't have never got married.
Love yourself. Y'all young women, love yourself. Fuck anybody else. Love yourself, because it's only one you.
Is Taylor a brown-skinned black woman? Because I didn't see it.
Who?
All itself. Yeah, you supposed to self-love yourself like me and Bond, because we grew up in that time where we supposed to help everybody, love everybody except ourselves. We let ourselves go because we trying to take care of everybody else. Fuck that shit.
No, that's right. Who you? So you Black Beauty? Who you asked about?
Shazay said something about Taylor.
Oh, I think when you talking about B
Taylor.
Oh, B Taylor. Yeah, she was cool. She was
cool. That's why I said I like her, because she told that nigga don't say shit to me.
Oh yeah. Well, she didn't say it that way, but she did. That's what she meant.
That's what she meant. She just didn't come like I said. Nigga, don't say fucking shit to me. Don't even say shit.
She said, don't say nothing to me. Don't ask me nothing. That's what she said.
Yeah, because she knew he was gonna come up with some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. He did too. He did. Okay, y'all.
When y'all gonna get some dick in y'all mouth? That's what I'll be saying to y'all. Y'all really sucking dick over there, cyber sucking dick. Y'all ain't got no man yet. You ain't got. I ain't looking for no man like that. If
You
I
know
want to fuck,
the-
I'm a fuck. Shit, it is what it is. Wrong than a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, if I don't end up going to sleep, I may come back. But if y'all see Mew, y'all tell her I hope everything
Yeah, I
okay.
need to give my condolences to Mew.
Yeah, I don't know how to contact her through the email, yo.
You
So,
don't have Mew number? I thought you had a.
She did. Me too.
Nah, I never had a number. If I did, I would have called her.
Before y'all go, what's up with Mew?
Her sister passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
I wish
If
you
I had
just call and check in so we can kind of give us some condolences, send us some cash app or something, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know a number. If I did, I would have called her. I don't remember her ever calling me. No, she never called me ever. So I don't have her number. But
Sharice might know. I wonder if Sharice know her number.
I haven't seen Cerise in a minute, but if you do see her,
I think
I
Sharice over there on Nala channel. I'm gonna ask her if she talked to her.
Yeah, ask her, and if she have a number, tell her to call me, because my number right on the channel, y'all. If y'all look, it should be like in the comments where I got a number for people to call me. Tell her to call me.
It is.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Just want to make sure she okay.
Well, if you're listening, Mew, my condolences. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she good on family. They have a good big family. So I know she.
Yeah, I know how she feels. I lost 2 brothers, and my other brother, the one died in 20. That was the life of the party. I be like sad. I don't do no Super Bowl parties or nothing. Shit. You know what I'm saying? When you missing somebody that was like the life of the party.
Yeah.
Shit hard.
Yeah.
My mama. Oh.
Anyway, Mew, if you're listening, we miss you, sis, and I hope you're doing okay.
And we love you so much.
We do. So, if somebody see her, or if you see Sharice and she have a number,
Yeah, when I see when Nyla come on, I'ma ask Teresa. We need has she talked to us so we can, send our condolences. Because I think Sharice might got a number.
I think I might have Sharice's number. Oh, she does. I think I may have Sharice contact. I think she contacted me before. I'm about to look and see, and I'll ask her if. My head is kind of. But if you see her, yeah, ask her, because you might see her before me. Because my phone dead. Okay. Anyway, right, so I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Get you some rest.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can breathe, because that's what I'm having a hard time breathing.
You better breathe.
Or I'm gonna die,
No.
I'm coming to take that horse. That is a beautiful horse, man.
Ain't it?
Every time I see it. I haven't ridden a horse in years. Oh my God. So anyway,
I breathe in order to ride a horse, right? So
yeah, I gotta be able to breathe. You say, Mom, breathe through the night.
Yes,
don't
breathe.
Don't die. Okay.
No. I'm not trying to hear nothing about you and Kevin Samuels going at it.
Oh no! Look,
we don't want to hear y'all up there at the gate. You be like Kevin Samuels, y'all letting her in.
I'm whipping his ass. If that's what happening for me, they're not gonna let me in that pearly gates. I'm gonna be whipping his ass. Okay, they're gonna be like, oh no, huh?
I said he's gonna be thrown all through the gate. Ain't gonna be no gate.
That nigga gonna have on some kitten heels in that gate.
You wrong. You wrong.
Yeah. He can live his best life now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can live his best.
On them kitten heels, he gotta be shaved no more.
Man, Nyla, if I'm correct, didn't Nyla gave him that name?
Yeah, Nyla gave that name.
He sure did, baby. Oh, that shit was funny.
She said he had them shoes on kidney heel. And then when we found out he was a cheerleader, give me an A, give me a B.
Oh my goodness.
And he wasn't even really a cheerleader, y'all. He worked where he was a cheerleader, but not for the school. You know, it was for some local, you know, group.
I thought he was at school. He was a cheerleader at school.
Now I thought they said that it wasn't a school cheerleader, but it was like a local, almost like the dancing dog kind of thing.
He said he was a unique Fred.
Yeah, that's what he put in the yearbook. But he wasn't. I don't think he was a school cheerleader though.
Wasn't it like a pep squad that he was on?
Huh?
Wasn't it like a pep squad?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, it wasn't the cheerleader squad. That nigga, y'all knew that nigga couldn't do no flips or nothing. And
he probably could. Shit, he's splitting that booty.
He probably could twerk it. Or what the dancing dolls do, what they call it? When they go low with it, damn, what is it called? They don't call it twerking, but
he said, give me a K, give me a E, give me a B.
Telling you, I went up to college cheerleading. There is no way I would have trusted him to throw me in the air. And I was fire because I'm short and I'm very small. So
yeah.
There's
You gonna throw your ass, you gonna throw your ass and not catch it. Talk about it was a mistake. Look, you gonna catch the black women, the white women, but not the black women.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't have trusted his ass. He wouldn't know.
Talk about it's an accident.
Fire.
With his lying ass when he said that women, remember when he said black women had this ugly, whatever, geometric, somehow we was ugly. Then when this lady had asked him about it, I didn't say that, nigga. We got that on video saying where you said this shit.
Yeah, he
you
said that.
You and us Cindy was over there talking.
It sure was. He said that black women faces, that we were ugly. He said black women were the ugliest, and that white women face was such.
Yeah, he talked
about
it.
Yeah, he was like the face, such a. How you say the word again?
Symmetric,
symmetric. Yeah, he was saying that it was symmetrically.
Yeah.
Unbalanced, and white
women look like dudes.
Something like that. Yeah,
look just like dudes. Boy feature. What the fuck?
Yeah, he was saying shit like that. And so that's when they started saying that we were the ugliest because he said that. Then he was like, I read it somewhere, and then we had to prove him wrong on that.
But he told this lady he didn't say that. He told me, I didn't say that. The lady said, I heard you say that. I didn't say that. Oh, nigga, we got you on video saying the shit. Why you trying to back down now?
Yeah, because he knew that there was a lot of black women over there supporting him, which was weird. But they wasn't on YouTube. That's why they didn't know. What y'all think about that when I shared, when he said with the story about him finding out he had cancer, he went to the hospital, and then the tech was giving him his MRI, and then the two doctors walked in and made the tech stop because the tech wasn't supposed to be giving him that MRI. It was so crazy.
That nigga lied so much.
Ooh, wow.
That nigga,
he lied so much.
Just when he passed, that she kicked the bucket right underneath her.
When he passed, I started singing that song, Ding Dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. I was up there. I was saying, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone shit. I was up there dancing. Fuck you. I even made a video of him laying in the cast and resting.
God damn, Charlie, damn.
I sang the same song, Charlie.
Look, I had a video where he was going into hell, falling into hell with the Grim Reaper, getting his ass. He was in the cast and laying, rest in peace. Welcome to hell.
Somebody made a video. I cannot find it, but they was like something about I know your dad is gone or something. I cannot.
That was what's his name? What's the dude name? You talking about the one where I miss my daddy?
Yeah, you know
that was what's his name? Cerulean came over here.
Yeah, he gave it to me, but it wasn't.
That video was funny. They would lay on the heel and they were crying. I miss my daddy.
Oh, it was so funny, y'all. Cerulean is the one that shared it, but I don't think it was his video though. It was somebody else's video. He shared it with me though.
Yeah, it was somebody else's video.
Yeah, you would have to go back to I guess the video around the time Kevin Sanders died in May.
Did I stay up this channel when he died? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was on this channel.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go back.
It was on this channel. You're gonna have to go back in May.
May? Okay.
Yeah, because he died Cinco de Mayo. So you're gonna have to go.
God damn, you remember me. God damn. Oh, Lord. You remember everything, God damn.
Cinco de Mayo. I thought they would lie when they said that shit. They said this nigga dead. I said, huh? I thought it was a lie. And then when they said, yeah, he dead, I said, shit, I was dancing like a motherfucker. I was
Margaret tried to tell the story and keep a straight face. She was like, look.
I was doing what's
we're waiting on confirmation.
Yeah, when TMZ said that he had died.
The whole thing.
When TMZ said he was died, I said, that nigga gone. We finna have a party. Oh yeah, I was doing Luther Vandross. Do. Oh yeah.
Isla and Chaz was playing that song that they be playing. That nigga dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your homie dead. Fuck your nigga just got shot in the head. Fuck your homie dead. That's what we was saying. Fuck your homie dead.
Fuck your homie dead. That is messed
your
up.
Your nigga that got shot in the head.
Oh God. Man, YouTube was ruthless. Oh God. But
they talking about Kevin Sanders so and so. That's wrong. He dead. Okay, he can't hear us. Shit. What you doing?
And he died with a fat Latino white bitch on top of him. Wait, what was
they say? But that's not what that woman
That wasn't
said.
her. I think it was. They wasn't supposed to be. I don't know where they got that Latino woman. It's supposed to be whatever the one that was supposed to be a fireman, paramedic or whatever she was, a nurse or something.
A paramedic that didn't know what to do because that person.
That's right. A nurse, but she was a traveling nurse, and she was a traveling nurse for 2 years. She ought to know CPR. I don't know what the fuck she was doing.
It was all fake, y'all. Y'all know they say that. What her name over there?
Melanie was there. They said
that Melanie was there. Yeah.
They said all of them was there. That's why all his shit is gone. His watch
That's
is
right.
gone. His what's that? His Rolex and all that shit gone.
Yeah, they stole from him. It was a lie, y'all. That's why they could. And then the woman who people wanted to interview wanted big money just to be interviewed.
Yeah.
And then she still didn't, because some of them was going to pay her, but then she wouldn't do it. The family want it researched.
Yeah, because she was talking about, we need a defibrillator. Why would you have a defibrillator at a place where you live? My apartment complex don't have no office for me to. It was kind of dumb what she was doing for her to be a nurse, a traveling nurse.
Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, because all she got to do is do CPR. Now, CPR is not that easy to do, though. That's
when the other people come. She talking about she couldn't even go to the door and get the address of the door or whatever. None of that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that was true. I think she.
Yeah, I don't think that
drugs. They probably doing drugs.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think she was no nurse. She just can't imagine. I've been in the medical field for a long time. So I know CPR and all that. I can't believe that shit she talking when she was talking about like she was acting like she didn't know nothing to do. This motherfucking Kevin Sanders. Like, bitch, give him CPR.
Right. I sprung into action when I saw my mom, not responsive. Oh, I don't understand. How you not? She's sitting here worried about this. Is Kevin fucking Samuels. Like,
yeah.
And they were telling you give them CPR till they get there. You a nurse.
Remember the way
you
she
ought to
said
know
Kevin
that.
fucking Sammy is like that's a big thing. He
Right.
must have just, but she had just met him the night before, so he
She-
probably was making it seem like he bigger than he was, you know. That apartment wasn't even his; it was in a gay man's name.
Yeah, he couldn't even get no apartment in his name. That's how bad his shit was.
Where would the hell was that leaking ass car?
Huh?
Well, that's what I want to know. Where was the leaking ass car at?
Leaking
car.
What? That nigga had that leaky butt BMW. Kevin Sanders. Kevin Sanders. We about to rent. Well, you trying to make me pay the light bill? Well, Kevin, everybody's out on COVID, so shit. Everybody gonna have to split the light bill. That motherfucker ain't gonna pay no light bill.
Well, they was embarrassed by that video. They couldn't even say that was old because he had a COVID mask.
He had on a COVID mask, so that nigga was broke. He didn't get broke to right after. Look, he didn't. Well, he only got a year starter, and this nigga died after that. The devil came and got his soul.
Like
Shit.
Kevin, please.
Yeah, she was like Kevin. Everybody has to pay their part, Kevin. He's like, but you're trying to make me pay the bill, Kevin. Everybody's staying home. The bills went up. Kevin,
yeah,
you gotta pay your part. Kevin.
Everybody else paying, but your broke ass.
That nigga was hot for a whole year, and then the devil came and collected his soul. Nigga, it's time to go. I'll food your ass.
The only thing I have good to say about him is at least, his fans paid that child support off.
Yeah, they did. They was super chatting him $500. I seen this shit. $500. These grown ass men super chatting them $500. You bitch, you. That nigga took y'all money, and he didn't even put y'all got me. He didn't even help them out
at all.
She was giving. He was bullying.
Yeah,
that's right. He
Them
was.
poor men didn't have no
need
choice.
You to pay. If y'all don't pay, then I'm gonna shut it down.
I'm gonna shut it down. Like them poor men had a choice. You gonna threaten to shut the shit down every damn time.
No, that's right.
I said, y'all pay him $500 to talk about black women when you could have got you a video and talked about them yourself. Just open you up a woman. That don't even make sense. Gave this man $5. He didn't put, Kevin Sam, we gonna protect him at all costs. I said, now what kind of nigga say that about another nigga?
But why they didn't protect him at all costs? Well,
I don't know. They went at his funeral. They showed up at the goddamn funeral. Look, he like Peso Man said he had Big Shirley at the funeral up there singing. Shit.
The only person who went to his funeral was Anton Daniels.
Anton.
Yeah.
And Anton was trying to get motherfucking clout. That's it.
He sure was.
That's what that was. Funny.
He was trying to steal Kevin's following, but she did grab a whole lot of them.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
That's all he was doing, trying
him
to get
and the lead attorney. That was their agenda. They was to grab as many of them as they could get.
Yeah,
and it's not even on his own doing. Without the panel, without the panel, he can't hold down. He can't hold none of that shit down. Okay, y'all, I'm going, y'all.
All right.
I gotta take this NyQuil again. I took 2 NyQuils, 1 NyQuil. I'm about to take another one to try to breathe. Okay, I'll see y'all in the morning. Tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, tomorrow. Did you want to on that topic that
I'm going to hell. So I'm
yeah. The why
what do women need men for? Yeah, I text you the topic.
Okay. Okay, talk to y'all later, bye.